like, dude, if you think Fontaine is really beautiful, like, yeah, like, let me say, it's really beautiful.
Oh, Caravan Rebot. Now let Paimon think. What were we up to the first time we came here? Oh, Paimon remembers. Nahita's consciousness had been trapped by the doctor, but we followed the clues she left behind to help her.
Like, wait, being trapped by the behind? Wait, the doctor? Like, okay, that was burned that time when you guys were unconscious, like, right? I mean, really.
So
Good
much
memory.
time has already passed since then. And it seems Sumeru's changing for the better now that Nahita's in charge, right?
Yes.
Paimon just hopes this peace will last a long time. And then Nahita won't have any more new problems to deal with.
Yes, but as long as we're around. But dude, we have to say goodbye to Sumeru.
Yeah, guess you're right. We somehow always find ourselves right in the thick of it. Who knows what will happen next? Come to think of it, maybe it's all because of you. Maybe you're just a magnet for trouble.
Hey, dude, that's harsh, man. Come on, dude, don't go. Ouch. Paimon, you really have to go that far saying that, dude? Come on now. Seriously, I was just thinking about you might be the problem, Paimon. Really? I mean, seriously.
Huh? Me? Before Paimon ran into you, Paimon never ran into any trouble. At most, when she was super tired, Paimon got caught in some strange whirlpool and sucked out into sea. And even then, you fished Paimon out.
Wait, is that? Wait, whoa. Wait, is that what really happened? At the beginning of Genshin? Wait, she was tired and then caught in some whirlpool? And then... Okay, so I think that's how she got that's how she just fell in a pond. Huh. I ain't never knew that. Oh, that whirlpool, I mean...
Anyway, for Nahita's sake, maybe we should think about heading to our next destination for now.
Yep, next stop, Fontaine!
Ah, look who it is. Running into you in a place like this? I can see you two still love wandering around.
Dana, I mean, I'm really gonna miss you, because we're going to Fontaine right now.
Oh, it's Dia! Since when are we just
Even I have a hard time
wandering
pronouncing
around?
it, guys.
We're usually taking care of some serious business. Even though it may have nothing to do with our journey. But never mind that. What brings you here?
I just finished a commission in the desert for a usual client of mine. Nothing too interesting. Just escorting a shipment of goods. I'm on my way to report back. That's when I saw you two all the way over there, chatting away. What were you two talking about anyway?
Yeah, we're about to say goodbye to Sumeru, and we're gonna prepare leaving in Fontaine. We're gonna head to Fontaine. But, I mean, dude, I'm really gonna miss Sumeru, but still, I mean, but I really want to go meet my new world. Alright, we're going to Fontaine.
Huh? You serious?
Oh yeah, I'm serious!
Can't say I saw that coming. But you are travelers after all. I guess you'd never stay for too long in one place.
Well, we try. I mean, guys, I mean, we all like Sumeru, right, guys? I mean, seriously, I mean, Sumeru is really a good place to go. I mean, especially, you know, it's really cool, but now I just really...
Bumping into you like this will become a rarity. I'm starting to feel sad just thinking about it. Hey, how about I gather a few mercs to escort you two? What do you say?
Thanks, but no need. Oh, Paimon had no clue you'd miss us so much. But don't worry, we'll come back to see everyone when we get a chance.
Sounds good. All you need to do to get to Fontaine is cross this stretch of desert and navigate some waterways. Knowing you two, I'm sure it won't be anything you can't handle.
Yeah, well, man, especially we just already there.
So, when are you leaving?
We'll leave as soon as we finish a few more preparations.
Oh, wait a sec. Paimon just remembered there are still a few dishes in Sumeru that Paimon hasn't tried yet. Now, where's that list Paimon made?
Oh, don't tell me that list is gonna be long! It's gonna be long, isn't it? Huh, who is this guy? He might be kind of suspicious to us.
I see. Guess you won't be needing a going away party or anything. It's sad enough to see you go like this.
Man, everything's had to be said that we have to leave.
Though, now that I think about it, Sumeru wouldn't be what it is today without you. Seems true heroes always prefer leaving quietly.
By the way, should we go say bye to Nahida?
Well, in their case.
Oh, good point. Then there's no need to bother her in the real world.
Then, I guess this is goodbye for now, Traveler in Paimon. Whether as a client or a friend, you're always welcome to come find me.
Yeah, but, you know, to be honest, I don't know if I'm gonna miss Sumeru, because I'm gonna keep coming back, though, because, like, you know, I ain't gonna miss Sumeru, because I'm gonna keep coming back. but I feel if once I start to get to Fontaine, guys, I might not even go, I might not even come back to Fontaine. I might not even come back to Sumeru. It depends how the place is. But I said the place is beautiful and everything. Yeah, you know what? I don't think I might not come back. Take care.
Goodbye, dear. Bye-bye, Sumeru.
Oh yeah, I am not gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna come back here. I kind of highly doubt that I'm not gonna come back to Sumeru. Everybody, welcome to Fontaine, dude. This is so beautiful. Like, look at the city. I mean, but even we ain't got far from this yet. But still, we're just ready to get in. Especially, I can't wait to do that underwater thing. You know, like, you know, cause I know there'd be an underwater gameplay, but still, I'm just so ready for this. All right, we made it.
After crossing all that sand and water, we finally made it. Oh, this must be Fontaine's port.
Oh, dude, look at the place.
Wow, everything looks so advanced in Fontaine. Paimon's heard that the industry here is extremely developed, and there are all kinds of unusual machines.
So I heard. It's about what I imagined right now.
Just seeing the sights as a tourist is nice, but maybe it would be better if we found something to do.
Good idea. I mean, really, I just like.
What do you think?
Let's not meet by the Hydra Archon. Like Focalorsis?
Good idea. Nahida gave us loads of useful information. Seeking out the Seven is probably still our best source for information at this point.
And our journey is up to find our sibling.
Yeah, the more we can learn, the better. So, what do you think the Hydra Archon's like? Will we get along? Nahida said that she has a very unique personality, whatever that means.
That's a good question.
To learn about a nation's god, start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party.
You know, this is really fancy. But now, even if we're gonna meet the Hydra Archon,
Ask me,
I kind of
it's
feel
a
nervous.
tragedy how things ended for him. Clearly, he was a pretty decent person.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't expect that kind of ending for him. I thought he would at least fight on a little longer for his family.
What?
I was expecting a sudden plot twist, but it's a pity that it never happened. Still, his story is quite the tearjerker.
What are they talking about?
Excuse me. Can I help you two? I couldn't help but notice you standing here listening.
Oh, that's Linum over there. Oh, there's Linum over there.
Hi. We're travelers new to Fontaine, and we had something we wanted to ask, but you seem to be really busy talking about some kind of play, so we didn't want to interrupt.
Even the music sounds pretty good and everything, guys, but it looks so fancy here.
Play? Oh, no. We're
It's really
talking
fancy.
about something that really happened. In fact, it's a case that was just heard a few days ago.
Really? Like a real trial?
A trial?
But the way you were talking about it and the words you used just now made it sound like some kind of story.
Okay, like, let me tell you guys, I think this is gonna be just like when we went to Inazuma and especially other places. Every time we go to new places, something bad is gonna happen. I mean, really, dude. I mean, like, seriously, everything's bad thing's gonna happen to us.
Well, good tales are often based on true stories.
We're gonna get
aren't
arrested,
they?
right?
And what you see in reality may also be someone deliberately putting on an act while harboring ulterior motives. Whether something is true or not simply isn't that
I
important.
hope we don't get arrested for
The
this.
main thing is whether the story being acted out on the stage is splendid enough. Oh, but it looks like you're not from around here. You probably don't know that the Fontaine Court of Justice is called the Opera Epiclese, or more commonly known as just the Opera House.
So they see trial source as opera?
But, should Shouldn't court cases
Oprah?
be treated a little more seriously than that? Not to question Fontaine's way of doing things. It's just that putting someone on trial is usually a very serious thing.
Dude, it's... Especially they talk about trial, especially as new travelers and all. We're not gonna get arrested for this, right?
No worries. Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same thing. You could say that we just don't want to waste the moving stories behind those cases.
Oh, okay.
And as for your worries about whether the cases are treated with due reverence, we have the absolutely just and honorable Chief Justice Neuvillette, as well as the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, a machine created by the Archon. Between the machine and the Chief Justice, false charges and injustice are a thing of the past now.
A judgment device created by the Archon. Huh.
Oratrice? Is it some kind of machine too? Oh, Paimon's curious. We should check it out if we get the chance. Wait, Paimon almost forgot to ask you our question. Do you know what we should do if we want to meet the Hydro Archon?
Oh, that's easy. Just go to the Opera House.
Oh.
Lady Farina practically lives there. You could definitely say it's her biggest passion.
Oh, okay. Okay, that was easy. Okay. That was
I
easy.
think what they mean is that they wish to speak with the Archon personally.
Yeah.
In that case, I am afraid it's going to be a tad more difficult. You'll have to make an appointment well in advance, and it'll depend on whether or not she has any time slots available.
Make an appointment?
Huh. Is the Hydro Archon super busy taking care of official stuff? Wait, didn't you say that she's always at the Opera House?
No. Lady Farina seldom takes an interest with the nation's affairs. The reason it's difficult to make an appointment is simply because she's incredibly popular.
Just as I thought, guys. Like, really. I mean, it's gonna be really hard to find her that we need, but still. That's why Fontaine is so big and famous and stuff, because especially it's gonna be really busy.
That's right. After all, she is the Archon. Though she may tend to get a little dramatic from time to time, people can't get enough of her.
Huh. First time Paimon's ever heard of an Archon being described that way before. Wait! Paimon gets now! The Hydro Archon is kinda like a big celebrity here, right?
Yeah, I suppose you could say that. Perhaps you could even say our mascot.
Mascot?
Hang on. This is still Fontaine's Archon you're talking about. You should show some more respect.
Yes, you're right. I guess I should at least try to be a little more respectful in front of visitors. Otherwise, I might get arrested and find myself face to face with Monsieur Neuvillette.
Come on. Sure, there's a lot of laws here, but nobody's going to be arrested for saying something disrespectful about the Hydro Archon.
I think we need to watch what we say, because see, people thought they really like the Hydro Archon.
Alright, I think we get it. Thank you! At least we now know that we can find the Hydro Archon at the Opera House.
I kind of feel nervous about this.
But who knows how long making an appointment will take? Guess we could have a look around the city in the meantime. Hey! What are you looking over there for?
Wait, there's a girl over there. Oh, Lynette?
Huh. Maybe something's the matter. She isn't going to jump into the water, is she? Maybe we better go check on her.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Dude, oh wait, we could swim under dive in the water? Progo, Botier, and Nushir. I can't read that. That's like British. Like even Fontaine is like a reference to Paris or something. But
Hello there. Excuse me.
it's really like it's
Are you
Paris.
alright?
Huh? I'm fine. Thanks.
Oh, okay then. We just noticed that you seem to be worried about something.
About many things, actually. But there's nothing I can do but just keep my troubles to myself. I was just reminiscing about a place my brother and I would play when we were kids. It was just atop that hill over there. See?
You're pointing at the sea. Wait, are you saying that you and your brother lived in the water?
Or maybe they mermaids.
No people call the waters around Fontaine a sea. It's actually just an inland lake that's filled with fresh water. And though I can still see that hill clearly in my memories, now it's been completely submerged. He would skip and jump, tossing sand in the wind. The sun shone brightly, and the air was filled with the scent of the sea.
Oh.
But now, the water is gradually swallowing our memories. It won't be long before it swallows us.
Wait, what?
Sorry. Paimon doesn't really get what you mean.
I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting.
Linde?
Are you Lynette's new friends?
Lynette?
Oh, and you are?
Lindy?
Thanks for looking after my sister. She often comes here to reminisce about our childhood, that's all. There's no need for any concern. Allow me to
magician
introduce
boy.
myself. I'm Linny, and
Linny.
this is my sister Lynette. If I
Lynette.
had to guess, I'd say you must be travelers from abroad.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine.
Dude, I'm glad I see these two. I'm good.
We were just talking with your sister. Even though we didn't really get what she was saying.
I see. It's unusual for Lynette to be so willing to talk with anyone. In fact, she seldom speaks at all. I'm usually the only one she ever talks to.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Then you two are just like us. Paimon's always the one talking for some reason.
Well, like you're talking throughout the whole game. Really. It's hardly anything left for me to say with you around, Paimon, because you always steal my lines. But don't get don't get me wrong. That she always speaking throughout the whole game, really, especially the Traveler, especially Ether never say anything a lot throughout this game. But I mean, only some moments in the game, but not always. But yeah, but Paimon speak for the Traveler all the time, like really. Like seriously, like hardly thing there's ever left for me to say with you around, Paimon.
So that's how you think it is?
I also think my brother can be too talkative at times.
Oh, well, okay, maybe we're the same.
Seems you were right, Paimon. We are quite similar.
So, what did Paimon mean just now when she said that the water is engulfing your memories? And that it won't be long before it engulfs you too?
Oh, that. It's from a prophecy that's been circulating in Fontaine for some time now. Well, I suppose prophecy isn't exactly the right word, because that implies a certain amount of uncertainty. There's no doubt about what's happening in Fontaine now.
Oh, what's happening in Fontaine?
Where to begin? Let's put that question on hold for a moment. We still haven't formally greeted each other yet, have we?
Did all the introductions earlier not count?
Hello, Traveler.
Oh, hey, Lenny. Hello, Lenny. I love this magician boy.
And hello, Paimon.
Hey! Why didn't Paimon get a handshake? You're not poking fun at Paimon, are you?
Please, don't take offense. Just consider it a sort of etiquette we have here in Fontaine when making new friends. You should remember it. It might prove useful.
Really?
Oh, alright then. Well, Paimon's just happy to have a local friend now. By the way, we were just getting ready to go to the Opera House to meet the Hydro Archon. Would you be able to show us the way?
So you're going to see Lady Farina? No
Lady
problem at
Farina?
all. In fact, I was planning to go to the Opera House later myself. I'll gladly take you once I finish things here. Please, follow me.
Oh man, I just love these two. I just love how they are, but still, like my favorite magician friends. I mean, it's great to make friends right quick. Dude, I think I just want. I don't know if I'm gonna get Linny, but I might get Lene as a 4-star character for free. But
You said you were going to see Lady Farina? Well, it seems Lady Farina has come to see you.
okay, well that was quick. Wait, that was quick. How did she know where? How did know where she's coming? Oh, it's her. What's her name again? Oh, there's Focalois. But how did she know we're coming? Like, dude, how did she know we're coming?
Huh. So, she's the Hydro Archon? But how did she know we were looking for her?
That's the same question I'm asking right now. I'm asking this question.
My dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all, raise your glasses in celebration. If you don't have one, then just raise your hand in lieu.
Oh, Fiorina, huh? Oh, okay.
As you can all see, 2 unfamiliar travelers have arrived
Whoa.
in our nation. Come, let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and his companion, who have journeyed here from distant lands.
Whoa, yeah, even her eye is different. Huh.
Is she talking about us?
Uh-huh. Nobody seems to open up a glass.
I've long heard of the turmoil and chaos you've left in your wake as you visited other nations, but I welcome you nevertheless. No, I have come to receive you personally.
Personally.
Fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a god, and I will never entertain the notion of such meaningless wariness. You can be rest assured. I see clearly your sincerity.
Her eyelashes look like a crown-looking thing. I mean, like, you see all of those little parts, they look like crowns? Like, look at her eyelash. It's like, it's kind of like she got those crown-looking eyelashes. And her eyes colors are different. Huh.
Of course, seeking an audience with me is the most sensible thing to do. It will allow you to truly behold my power and witness my authority. Intelligent people always gather under the correct banner. I, Focalor, hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydro and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip.
Well, this is easy.
Now, you may rejoice in this.
Well, dude, this is really easy right here. Well, finding an Archon was easy enough.
Yeah. Paimon still can't believe it. Feels like we've only been here for a few minutes.
Yeah, seriously, we just got here. I mean, dude, seriously, we just got here. I mean, I thought finding the Archon would be so hard, right, guys? I mean, you know, we have to go explore to find the Archon and everything, but then now this time, I mean, there's yes right there. Man, it's only, I mean, that's just quick.
But the Hydro Archon's entrance was, how should Paimon describe it? A little over the top? Miss Hydro Archon? How did you know we were coming?
I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. Don't forget that even the gods can be divided into the mediocre and the excellent. I suppose it's only natural for you to be awestruck by my abilities. You had best stop and consider. Do you really have the noble qualities and etiquette necessary to communicate with a god? All it takes is a flick of my finger for me to know everything about you.
Wow.
Whoa. Talk about sounding high and mighty.
Yeah, this girl is annoying. Yeah, you tell me. Dude, her attitude just like high and mighty. Dude, but what do we say if we tipped her off? Dude! Oh man, I could imagine what would happen if we say that can we just imagine that if we say something really something bad that makes her ticked off when she already high and mighty right about now? Feel like she can't get over herself. Oh,
what's with these looks? Perhaps the welcoming ceremony still isn't enough? What else should I say then?
oh man, I just want to imagine see if we ticked her off. I mean, like seriously, I want to see what she look like when she get mad and all.
Is she waiting for us to start talking?
That's a good question.
Wow, I didn't expect to see Lady Fiorina here. What a surprise!
But yeah, but she's alright to me. I mean, I like her, but still, but she's so high and mighty. I just want to see what I want to see if I could imagine what she look like when she get mad. I mean, seriously, dude.
Wait, does this mean they're the legendary blonde traveler? How did I not notice before?
Hey, what's all the commotion? Oh, is that Lady Farina? Is there some kind of drama going on?
Oh, I wish it'd be drama here right now.
Of course. That's the blonde traveler. The one all those stories are about.
What?
Lady Farina came here to
How did it-
personally see him.
Dude, everywhere we go, everybody
I
knows
bet
him.
this is gonna be the duel of the century.
Even we never been places like this before, but dude, I mean, they just already know it. I mean, like, they already know about the traveler everywhere they go. They even, I mean, they spread a lot of stories about it.
Ooh, I've got to see this. I knew Lady Farina would never disappoint.
Oh, man.
Yes, but don't get too excited now. My dear believers and spectators alike tend to get quite rowdy. And despite the noise, I've come to tolerate all their ruckus.
I want to see what she look like when she get mad. I want to see her ticked off. I mean, like, can we do something to make her ticked off or something? I just wonder. Not because I don't like this character, but I love this character. But even if she might be like so high and mighty, even sometimes she needs to like take a break, like take it a little seriously. But she's like high and mighty. But I want to see her. I want to see her get ticked off.
You may consider this my reward to all of you. I have determined that there will be an epic duel between myself and this traveler from another land.
What?
Just as you were hoping to see.
What kind of duel we're talking about here?
Now she wants to fight?
To fight?
Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
Fighting gods? I got a resume. What? Fighting gods? I got a resume. I got a resume for fighting gods. Dude, I'm gonna choose this decision. Fighting gods? I got a resume. Dude, this is so funny. Oh, but are we seriously gonna fight her? No way, dude.
Are you not afraid? Might I remind you that this is a duel against the divine?
Wait, you say it's a duel as a fight, but dude, why?
What are you trying to do, traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people?
Wait, what? Dude, she said she won a duel.
Stand down, Clorend. I
Correct.
admire his
Oh.
bravery. Few have the courage to draw their sword against a god. He is obviously a true warrior.
Okay, thank you, but still, I mean.
Unfortunately, people nowadays only crave to be thrilled, and a mere duel will not slake their thirst for excitement.
Yeah, she's right. Just a duel wouldn't be all that interesting.
On Araneus, criminals are always requesting duels to defend their honor.
Oh boy, we're gonna get arrested, right?
To tell the truth.
Dude, I think we might get arrested for this. Since every time something comes up in a world we go to, dude, something bad always gonna happen. Even people might turn it against us because we're like criminals.
You see, then as the god of justice, I shall face this traveler in another kind of duel. A duel in court!
Oh no, we're gonna get arrested! Dude, we're gonna, seriously, every time we gotta get arrested. I mean, every time we go through new worlds, we always gonna get arrested. Something bad's gonna happen. Now we're really gonna get arrested.
All right. Now that'll be worth seeing.
Wait, what? Wait, why you guys are so excited about this? I'm gonna be in court. Dude, I'm gonna get arrested. Especially I'm being in court. Why are you guys so excited about this?
Right. This is Fontaine, after all. Such a grand opera house. It would be a pity not to use it.
Why do you care so much about the crowd's reactions? Seems you've spent a little too much time in the opera house. Besides, how exactly do you plan to have a duel in court? You mean you're going to put us on trial?
Especially we haven't committed any crimes.
Oh, we have reason to put you on trial. It's obvious, isn't it?
Obvious? What do you mean by that?
According to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month. You are clearly guilty of violating this law, no?
Dude! Paimon is not a flying object! Dude, really? I'm arrested because Paimon is with me? Dude, Paimon is not a flying object. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, dude. Seriously? Ugh. Even Paimon thinks that's like, she's a flying object like a drone. Really? Dude! Like, seriously, come on! No. No, you can't get arrested because Paimon is with me. Dude, she's my traveling companion. My best friend. Dude, now you're gonna arrest me? Because of her?
Oh, so that's what they've done wrong. That's our Lady Farina. No one knows the laws of Fontaine like she does.
Dude, this is crazy.
You call that obvious? What kind of law is that? Wait, flying object? You mean Paimon?
See, look at that face. See, that doesn't make any sense. That's just some kind of stupid law.
Precisely. Now, if you two have no objections, then in the name of the Hydro Archon, I order your arrest.
Do it. I'm just... I knew it. I knew we're gonna get arrested. I mean, seriously, dude. Especially I had to change my time. Like, really, dude. I cannot believe we're gonna get arrested for this. I can't believe this, dude.
My apologies, Lady Farina. I don't mean to spoil the
It doesn't make any sense.
But if you would allow me to interject, I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying object.
Exactly! See, I'm glad this boy gets it. This is why he gets it.
You tell her, Linny.
Yeah!
Finally, someone who's not crazy.
Exactly.
How could anyone call Paimon a flying object?
Exactly.
Great magician Linny, my beloved citizen. I'll permit you to object, but how exactly do you plan to prove your claim?
Because she's like a living being. Like, really?
As a magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally should shoulder the responsibility of saving the show. So, with such an audience gathered here, allow me to perform a trick for everyone.
Ooh, we're gonna see his new tricks. Oh! What in the world? What is it?
What's that on Paimon's back? Hey,
Huh?
when did you do that?
Wait! Wait! Oh, we're gonna pat you on the back. Oh, it's... Wait. When he pat her in the back. Now, it's kind of like a dog
There.
rope?
As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon. This rope has been in the traveler's hand all along. It was just that no one could see it before.
I'm really curious about that. Like, seriously, I'm really curious about that, really. It's kind of like that, like a pet or something, but I'm really curious about that, but that seems new to me.
Huh? You call that magic? You've got to be joking.
I thought it was pretty good. Nice one.
I'm not sure what to think. It seems Lady Farina's charges no longer hold water.
Amusing. Very amusing, Linny. Just the sort of unexpected twist that I enjoy. With you here, today's performance can finally be called complete.
But we still gonna get arrested or not, right? I don't want to get arrested.
Performance? You see all this as a performance?
In which case, consider the matter of your trial resolved. The god of justice will not bring charges against an innocent person. But when there are valid grounds, I will not only judge travelers from abroad, but even the gods of other lands.
What? What?
I look forward to seeing your upcoming performance at the Opera House, Mr. Linney and Miss Lynette. That's enough for now. Toodaloo!
Dude, where's Soko's getting arrested? I don't. Somehow, I'm really gonna have to get used to her. Like, really.
And just like that, she's gone. Well, that's the most unpredictable Archon Paimon's ever seen. He never even had a chance to ask her anything. But that's a problem for future Paimon. That whole scene just now was really...
Like, thanks for bailing us, Liddy. I mean, seriously, I have so many questions about this Archon. I mean, really, acting high and mighty and don't even... It's like she don't even take us seriously. Dude, seriously. And especially we were almost about to get arrested. Oh, thank goodness gracious.
Don't mention it. I just happened to remember that there was such a law, so I did a little preparation, just in case. I didn't think it would actually come in handy.
Okay, so now that made me wonder, since Fontaine is like almost related to Paris and all, did they really compare it to this law that said no flying objects in Paris? Like, there's a law in Paris about that, cause Fontaine's like remind me about Paris and all. It kind of reminds me of that, but it doesn't really such thing as the law in Paris said no flying objects allowed. And that's how they related to this now.
So, now do you see what kind of god Lady Furina is?
Yeah, she's annoying, but still, I mean, well, she's all right though. But she just don't take seriously. She just act like she's so high and mighty, like, oh, well, I guess I'm just like, I'm just all surpassing the supreme god, and like, dude, seriously, like, dude, stop being acting high and mighty and start being serious with us. Cause we got questions. And then she's not asking the questions. But, I mean, can she just take a break from that high and mighty sometimes?
She can be a bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
Yeah, I mean, is she really that reasonable?
Anyway, Paimon had no idea you were a magician, Linny. It sounded like you'll be performing at the Opera House, right?
I just know a few simple tricks I use to make a living. Lynette is my assistant.
Ah.
It will actually be my first time performing on the most prestigious stage in Fontaine.
Oh, that's pretty sad.
The Opera House.
But isn't the Opera House where criminal trials are held in Fontaine?
When there are no public trials being held, the Opera House hosts a variety of other performances. To the people of Fontaine, the line between a trial and a performance can be a little blurred.
Blurred? What do you mean by that?
And speaking of performances, I would be remiss to forego this opportunity gifted by fate. Might I invite the two of you to see my performance?
Well, I'm ready. I mean, well, I've been seeing the trailer of the performance, but I want to see how the performance go with this. Yeah.
My brother's always excited to make new friends.
Oh, sure. We don't really have anything to do now, and we wanted to go to the Opera House anyway.
I will be delighted.
Splendid. In that case, why don't we go together? I'll show you the way. I just have something to take care of first.
Any way I can help?
Oh, you really mean it? Then I'll take you up on your offer. This is a magical item known as a magic pocket. Perhaps you can help me distribute them to the people here.
Oh. It's a bag.
Huh? What are they going to use it for?
About that... You asked me before about the prophecy, right? Let me start by telling you a little more about what it entails.
Okay, but seriously, like, he is really playable, and I've been thinking that I want him, but well, it's kind of like something that I wanted like out of Fontaine, but he's just the first character to just start on. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna get him as playable, but he's still pretty cool to me when I saw him playable on the program. But yeah, like seriously, but well, there's more characters along the way in Fontaine just to think that you want this character, that character. But like, we're not all gonna get characters that we see though. But you just gotta think about it before you get it. You know? Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly when it began.
But he's my favorite.
But a prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine. It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the nation of justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved.
Okay, it's born with sin. Okay, so
until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned.
Okay, so the slow people, the people who is sin and they just like slowly drown. Like, okay, this is some biblical part again.
In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
That sounds pretty gloomy. Why are people in Fontaine born with sin? What is that supposed to mean?
There are lots of guesses. Some say that the ancestors of Fontaine stole the power of the seas and stirred its wrath.
Oh.
Others say that the people of Fontaine never heeded the first Archon's warnings and offended Celestia. But here in Fontaine, evidence is what matters. There hasn't been concrete evidence for any of these claims, so they can only be regarded as conjecture.
Oh, I see. But dude, I really love the designs of these characters, how they look. I like the model of them. I mean, nice.
If even the people in Fontaine don't know what sin they committed, wouldn't it be better just to ignore the prophecy completely? Why bother feeling guilty all the time?
I'm about to head out now. Have a good rest of the stream. Oh, thank you. I hope you have a great night and great afternoon, and I hope I see you again. All right. All right, have a great night. See you, buddy.
That's exactly what the people did at first. But in the last few years, the water levels in Fontaine have actually started rising.
But now the water is engulfing our memories.
Many places have already been completely submerged, and now lie beneath the sea.
Many people carry on with their lives as before and shrug it off as a natural phenomenon. But my family and I think that the people of Fontaine shouldn't ignore the possibility, which would end up sentencing them to death.
Wow, that's kind of harsh.
We hope that at least the people who reside near the waterfront can move away before it's too late. So, we've started distributing magic pockets to them. As a magical item, these magic pockets have astonishing capacity. I'm sure they will come in handy when people are moving their belongings.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It's like preparing for a rainy day! But this is more than a bit of rain.
Then there's no way to prevent a disaster or something? Dude! Like, seriously, I mean, like, there's like every disaster is coming this way, but...
Perhaps only absolute power could ever
like
contend with such
you
a
sin and
catastrophe.
then you just wash away your sins.
But who knows? We're just tiny specks in the grand scheme of things. Now, if you'd like to help, then please give these magic pockets to anyone nearby. Be sure to convince them to take it, regardless of what they say.
So you're the blonde traveler that everyone's been talking about. My apologies for not recognizing you earlier.
Okay, for like first Mondstadt, and then Goulet, then Itazuma, then Sumeru, and then it's just kind of like everything just spread out to the whole world, especially the new worlds. Yeah, sorry, I'm still got a cold though, but I'm still good.
Magic pocket? Seems you really thought of everything. I guess it's better to prepare for the worst and hope for the best.
Hope for the best.
Thanks. Please, also thank the magician on my behalf when you get the chance.
What's this? So you also believe in the prophecy. Keep it. I won't have any use for it.
What?
What?
You mean you don't believe in the prophecy?
No, I believe in the prophecy. But I also believe in another story.
Another story.
The story says that people once lived in the ocean. They were one with the ocean and couldn't live apart from it. But as time wore on, people desired to live on land and developed blood vessels, encapsulating the sea within their bodies. Thus could people set foot on land. So, if you ask me, when the water rises and takes us all, it'll be like we're going home.
Wow, like seriously, I mean, it's like you just like wait for the disaster to come, but like seriously, I mean, I wonder when we're gonna see the underwater exploring thing. But I mean, seriously, but look at the water.
Oh, we hadn't heard that one before. But people can't live underwater; they'll die. You should probably still take it.
Like, seriously.
All right, I'll take it. I guess I just feel that being dissolved into the water doesn't necessarily mean death.
Yes, it does.
Huh? I don't want that thing. Way I see it, if the prophecy's true, it's still gonna be a long time before the water can cover everything.
Like, just keep it, just to be sure.
Life is all about living in the moment. What use is there in worrying about the future all the time? We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
You should still take it. You never know when it'll come in handy.
Oh, all right, fine. Thanks. It's just that if I start moving, that means I've already given up on the life I have now. I'd really rather not.
Then just move on.
Oh, you already handed out all of the magic pockets?
Yep.
That was fast. So, what did people have to say? I bet you heard some interesting opinions.
No kidding. Many are quite stubborn.
Yes, but that will change once disaster strikes. I know they'll change their minds, so it's only right to help them prepare.
Yeah.
Is there anything
That's a
else
good
you
thing,
need to
really,
do
guys.
before we leave?
Yes, one last thing. I have the magic pockets made by a workshop in the court of Fontaine. Since we're out and about, I was thinking about bringing him some more materials.
When am I gonna start exploring Fontaine already?
So, you want to collect materials? Just tell us what the materials look like and we'll help.
Oh, that would be much appreciated. We'll need some Romaritime flowers. I remember seeing them near the waterfront on the east side of the harbor.
We got them.
You made quick work of that. I can tell you're an experienced traveler. I've also finished collecting a few here. Maybe next time you'll feel like helping too, Lynette.
No way. I'm in power-saving mode today. Otherwise, I fear I may not have any energy left for the performance at the Opera House.
Oh.
Fine.
I mean, it's good to save some
Though
energy for the
performance is
prepare.
still a long way off. Now that we're finished
I always
here,
stay prepared.
we should get ready to head back to the court of Fontaine.
All right, now can we go in and explore Fontaine now?
So, we're going to the court of Fontaine before we head to the Opera House? Good. Paimon wants a tour of Fontaine's largest city and
Wait, shh. Have you noticed that person over there? The young girl.
Yeah?
Huh? What's wrong with her? Paimon didn't notice anything.
Is she suspicious?
She's obviously a thief.
Ah.
Magicians and thieves practice similar methods. We divert attention, and a distracted audience is one that won't discover what you're really doing. Watch her movements carefully.
Oh. Oh, now I see.
Oh, he's right.
Wow, like he knows something right about now. Now we know something, some suspicious people.
Shh, keep your voice down.
Oh.
We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very alert. Perhaps we should split up. You two can ride the lift over there and wait up top. I bet that'll be her escape route if she tries to run.
Oh, okay, understood.
All right, let's go.
This is the spot where Linny wanted us to wait.
But I tell you, this is like a fancy place. Oh, there she is.
Oh, look. Isn't that her?
Yep. Get ready to stop her.
Oh no. Did she notice us? She started running the other direction. What should we do? Should we chase her?
Yeah, I mean, our job is to block this path. You wait, but there's no sign of the thief.
Nothing's happened for a while now. Paimon wonders if Lenny caught the thief.
See, there's no reason for us to stay here.
Yeah, let's go.
Are you sure that's all she took? You should check to make sure you're not missing anything else.
No, that was all. Oh, I can't thank you enough. I didn't notice a thing earlier. Anyway, I should be going now. Thanks again.
Oh, were you returning what the thief had stolen?
That's right. Pity I wasn't able to catch her. She distracted me by dropping the thing she stole on the ground. By the time I looked back, she was already gone.
I saw the general direction she went, but Lenny twisted his ankle, and I needed to make sure he was okay.
Oh, did you get hurt, Lenny?
I'll be all right. It's just a twisted ankle, that's all. In fact, it's feeling better already.
If you want to play at being a hero, at least try not to get hurt doing it. Imagine what would happen if you managed to derail our performance as a result.
That's kind of sweet. They like brother and sister look out for each other. But yeah, they really brother and sister. They're like brother and sister. But still, I mean, he really looks like a main character to me. But dude, I wish he could still have some main character screen time. But like, you know.
You're right. Sorry, Lynette.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's kind of like. I say Fontaine is really beautiful with the sunset and all and everything.
I have to admit that the thief was even more skilled than I had anticipated.
Especially more fancy than when you go places like this.
But at least we were able to get the stolen items back, so it wasn't a complete failure.
What a slippery little thief. Guess things turned out all right in the end, though. Lenny's initiative paid off.
All right, let's put this little detour behind us. We should go to the court of Fontaine now.
Yay! We get to explore Fontaine now! Statue of the Seven! The world's before with the noble hearts. Yay! Alright! Yeah? Did light just fall in front of the statue of the Seven just now? That's so weird. Did anything like this ever happen before? It's normal for a statue of the Seven to glow. Do you feel uncomfortable at all? Huh? Water's speaking to me. Like Pablo's gonna believe you. If you crack jokes like that, you must be fine. After it lit up like that, the air does like more humid. Maybe it's because the hydro energy that was released. Pablo heard that in Fontaine. Maybe you can use the element energy properly. You could even swim underwater. Maybe you could even find sunken treasure. Oh yes, we better go dive. Pyro leaving diving treasure to you. Pyro will stand on shore and wait for you. It'll be lonely going underwater alone. Wow! But being in the water is so scary. What if Pyro actually gets swiped in the current and gets all turned around and dizzy, and she won't be able to fly away no matter what? Just like when Pyro met you back in Mondstadt. Then I fish you out again. Really? Then Pyro can try to go underwater with you. You better not go back on your word. Oh, come on, Pyro. You know I won't. Okay, now we can go ahead and start swimming underwater. Yay! Oh, dude, I'm so happy. I would just go explore now. Whoa, Pyro, hold on. Not so fast. Even I'm excited too.
So, we ride this thing to go into the city? What an ingenious way to get around. People in Fontaine really know how to use water.
Oh yeah.
This is an aquabus. It allows people to travel between several key locations around Fontaine. It's pretty convenient, but the ride can become a little dull after a while. The scenery is always the same. That's why it's better to travel with friends.
So you mean it's still boring even when I'm riding with you?
Yeah, I thought we were just gonna sit here and just...
No, that's not what I meant. It's just that, well, you don't really talk that much. Besides, it doesn't really feel like a real trip when it's just the two of us. It's the same as being at home.
Whatever.
Whatever? Well...
That's what it's like to be an older brother.
It's about time for us to leave. Let's get on board.
Let's go, Fontaine! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Dude, let's go! Let's go! Wait, is that? Wait, that's Charlotte! Oh, Charlotte's here too! Wait, where did Charlotte come from? Oh, we right on the boat! Charlotte's here!
Huh?
What? Yeah, like, Charlotte's on her. Like, how did she know we're.
What?
Hey, Charlotte! Long time no see!
Traveler! Paimon!
Charlotte!
Hi, it's Charlotte! Welcome! I mean, it's great to see you!
Oh, I never guessed I'd bump into you while riding the Aquabus. In the story of my life, this is big news. What are you doing in Fontaine? I didn't hear anything about you paying us a visit.
Yeah, it's quite the coincidence. But as travelers, we're always on the move. It's not surprising that nobody knew we were coming. Though we still have no idea how the Hydro Archon knew about us. Oh, let Paimon introduce you to our new friends.
Oh, no need for introductions, Paimon. I would recognize the great magician Linny and his assistant Lynette anywhere.
Oh, she know about them. Oh, okay.
I wouldn't be much of a reporter if I didn't know who they were. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird.
Nice to meet you. From the Steambird, huh? We've often relied on your paper to promote our performances.
It's an honor to meet you.
Hey, it's great to have me. It's great to have them like me friends, you
Now
know?
that everyone knows each other, Fontaine suddenly doesn't feel like such an unfamiliar place.
It's gonna be like a peaceful place.
So, what have you been up to lately, Charlotte? Any big news?
Not too much. When there isn't any breaking news, I mainly cover the trials at the Opera House. You can still manage to keep readers' attention as long as you tell things from a clever enough angle, even if it's the same old topics.
I hope you guys enjoyed this Forte, because I really do, because I really enjoy Forte all right about now, even though I'm just already
For
started.
example, reporting on how a scammer once deceived vulnerable girls into relationships, or how a financial criminal was once so poor that they ate a single piece of bread for 5 days.
That's would definitely get my attention.
Ah, you're right. Seems you know me pretty well. What I'm really after is exclusive, sensational news pieces that could shake the country. These smaller stories are a waste of my talents. Oh, I just remembered. I've been following a case lately. Well, a series of cases, actually.
You mean the serial disappearances of young women case?
That's right. These stories are the talk of the town right now, and it's probably the most mysterious case we've ever seen.
A mysterious case about what? About young women?
If I'm the first with a
Wow.
draft ready to publish when the case is finally cracked, and it's the headline story in the Steambird, oh, when that happens, I bet all the other reporters will shed tears of envy. I've already gathered all kinds of materials. I just can't wait for the truth to be revealed.
Dude, I mean, it's kind of peaceful to ride in this boat when we start talking. Dude, I was Fontaine becoming in real life. You know, I was just real life.
What is the serial disappearances of young women case? You mean the culprit hasn't been found?
That's right. The first missing girl case happened almost 20 years ago. And ever since, after a period of time, another girl disappears. What the cases have in common is that the girls are all of a similar age, and that they've all vanished without a trace.
What?
But the scariest part is that to this day, none of the girls have ever been found. Many suspects have been arrested over the years in connection with this case, but shortly after each arrest, another disappearance would always happen.
Wait, what's a lot of disappearance? I mean, then there's more than just one criminal work.
Yes, it's possible. But either way, I believe that every case has some precise truth behind it, waiting to be exposed.
Yes, I agree. And at the very least, the family of those missing girls deserves some sort of explanation. I just imagined for a second what I would do if Lynette were to suddenly disappear. I'd pay any price to get her back, and then find a way to track down the culprit.
Please don't imagine that, Lenny.
Oh. I just like and imagine that you don't want your sister to be kidnapped, but I don't want to think about that. You continue talking to Agamerzzz, and before you know it, you're arriving at a destination. Like, dude, why kidnapping? Why kidnapping young girls? I mean, like, why? And then they be disappearing. That's like a serious case. All right.
Hey, we're almost there, look!
Oh, dude. Oh yeah, that's the sea right there. Now we go swimming underwater here. Dude, look at Fontaine. Okay, you know what? Just for a reminder, dude, I am not coming back to Sumeru. Since I already seen this place, and this place is so beautiful, dude, I am not going back to Sumeru. I am not coming back to Sumeru, ever. Oh yeah, I am not coming back to that Sumeru. I am not going back to Sumeru, ever, dude. Dude, this place is so nice! Oh, dude. Look at the buildings, look at the place, dude, it's so fancy.
I really enjoyed chatting with you. Life should be full of pleasant little surprises like this. Yeah, us as well. The ride went by too quickly.
Yeah, it did.
I have an interview to get to. I should get going before I'm late. Okay. Hyman hopes we can chat again soon, Charlotte. See ya! Bye now. Oh, be sure to stop by and see me at the Steambird when you have time.
And by the way, I mean, I wonder if Charlie could be playable as well. I just wondered about that. Is Charlie could be playable one day?
Tough job.
Who
Always
knows?
running around and interviewing everyone. Well, where should we go now?
How about we go swimming?
If you don't mind, how about we stop by my home first? Besides, I still have all the materials we collected.
Sure, we wouldn't mind at all. This city is so huge, Paimon wouldn't know where to start anyway.
Oh, yes, 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 yes! Oh, yes. Oh, what is... Oh. Dude, that's a little fancy. Huh. Dude, Fontaine look like a fancy place to explore. I wish this is real in real life, man. So fancy, dude. I love this place. I am not going back to Sumeru or Inazuma or anywhere. I'm staying right here. I'm gonna stay here. Go to City Rays where go where the needs. Let's see. Yes. Dude, look at this place, dude. Man, peaceful place ever. No, I mean, I wish we go on a I wish this is like to be a vacation trip for me to come. If this is real. You know, even the Genshin, I thought it's like exploring places around the world, especially in Tibet, but then now this is like more like a city here. And it's really awesome around here. Peaceful moment, peaceful place, and it's something you can really enjoy around here.
This is our current abode.
Current abode.
Ah, Fremine, you're home.
Oh,
Where
Fremine!
did everyone else go? I have some new friends that I would like to introduce.
It's the mask guy!
Oh,
Mask boy.
they all just went out a moment ago.
I see. Everyone is getting busier now that Father will be returning soon. I suppose that can't be helped. Allow me to introduce you to my little brother, Fremine.
Oh.
He is a phenomenal diver.
Oh, you guys siblings. Oh, that's your brother. Oh.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going? Dude, he looks so cool, but then, but first, he's just like a cute boy. But like, he's like a cute boy, but dude, he's all right.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. Oh, you sound very proud to have a diver as a brother, Linny.
Linny is like have a big sus family. I mean, he's got a big family, really.
Linny, could you come here for a moment?
What is it, Fremine? Do you have something to tell me?
It's all right. You go ahead. I want to go into swimming.
Okay, I see.
Is everything all right?
Oh, it's nothing. We were just discussing a little housework. Sorry for the interruption. Oh, before I forget, the Traveler and I collected more materials to make magic pockets. Were you able to get any, Fremine?
Yes, I went diving and gathered lots of materials. I was about to give them to you.
That's our Fremine, always quick with the underwater work. All right, I'll take these to the workshop.
Okay, I need to go swimming. I want to go swimming. Oh, and it's raining. Oh. And the lights. Huh. Wow.
Looks like rain.
Wait, so it's raining and the lights are on? Wow, that's fancier than I expected.
Oh, you're right. But wasn't it clear and sunny just a moment ago?
Hey,
Fontaine's weather sure is weird.
I know, right? I mean, dude, it's changing the weather this quick. I mean, why?
I'm afraid that's just how it is here. It often rains on days where there are trials being held in the Opera House, but don't worry, it'll clear up soon enough.
What's wrong, Fremine?
There's a legend about the rain that I tend to believe. It's said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine. Though we don't know where the dragon went, every time it weeps, the skies will cloud up and pour out rain. When I was a child, my mother told me that if I wanted to go outside and play, I should yell toward the sky at the top of my lungs. Hydro Dragon! Hydro Dragon! Don't cry!
Wait, could a Hydro Dragon be the elemental dragon of Fontaine?
If it's an elemental dragon, then having the power to make it rain wouldn't be very unusual. Let Paimon try something. Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
Doesn't seem to be of any use. It is just a legend after all.
You know, you might be a more popular magician if you understood the concept of romanticism. Or could at least play along.
Romanticism. Is that a real word?
Sorry, it might be because we've never met the Hydro Dragon. Perhaps it can't be comforted by the words of strangers.
Like, I thought it'd be like really a dragon there. After sometimes the rain stops. Oh, it is at nighttime.
It rained for longer than I suspected. Oh, it's already getting late.
Was there something you needed to do, Linny?
Yeah, some preparations for the show at the Opera House. I need to find a way to catch the last aqua bus of the day. On the day of the performance, just ride the aqua bus to the island of Araneus. I'll have Lynette meet you at the fountain in front of the Opera House.
Okay, see you at the performance.
Oh, are you leaving now?
What is it, Fremine? I'm in a hurry. Oh, I get it. You feel nervous delivering the materials for the magic pockets, is that it? Perhaps we could trouble the Traveler to help us take these materials to the Beaumont workshop and deliver them to the owner there? I'm afraid that Fremine can be quite introverted, and the boss there tends to be pretty talkative. Fremine has always been a little afraid of her.
Ah,
No trouble
he's
at
kind of
all.
like a shy boy.
Don't worry, we're on the case.
Sorry for the inconvenience. I'm quite useless when it comes to such tasks. I'll think of a way to make it up to you.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I just really like him. I really like him though.
Oh, no need, no
He's
need.
just a shy boy.
This'll be a walk in the park for us.
Like a shy, cute boy. Really? One day.
Hello? Is there anyone here?
Oh, hello there. New customers?
Yesterday.
Looking to buy, or do you need something made? Or perhaps you're just looking for a chat with me.
Oh, no. We're just here to deliver some materials. Here they are. They're for making... what were they called again?
Ah, these must be for magic pockets. I could tell right away. I've already made several orders worth now.
Do we need to pay?
No need. They've already prepaid several batches worth. When they told me what they'd be using them for, I even offered them a discount. But they insisted on paying the full amount, saying that I had a business to run. It seems both their hearts and their pockets are made of gold.
Whoa. So, is Linny actually loaded?
I can't say for sure, but who knows? Maybe there's good money to be made being a magician in Fontaine.
Hey! Is this machine what you use to make stuff here? It looks really advanced.
Why use your hands when a machine can do the work? It would be a waste not to use the latest technology. And wasting is a kind of crime.
But where does a big machine like that get its power from?
Well, it's a little complicated. I'm not sure I can put it in layman's terms for you, but basically, everything we usually use here in the city is powered by
It's kind of like a good
Indemnidium.
workshop, the place.
It's a type of energy that's produced from trials.
Oh, is it Indemnidium? Dude, it's okay. So that I thought Indemnidium I thought the whole city just powered up with the water, but it's kind of like that. But dude, nice workshop.
Huh? How can trials produce energy?
Well, I'm not completely sure of all the details myself, but Basically, when a trial is in session, the oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale harvests
Wait,
people's
what?
belief in justice and
Oh, the
converts it
Becky
into
to
energy
the,
to be used all around Fontaine.
They're using these Latin words right now. I just like using British words that I can't understand. Or how to say it. Like mystical grade, dude. I mean, like, do you have to like to speak British for this? but I mean, like, especially I don't speak British.
So that's what its other function is?
But yeah, especially I don't speak British.
Paimon heard that the oratrice was created by the Archon to make judgments. But Paimon still doesn't get it. How could something unreliable like people's beliefs be turned into a stable power source for these machines?
Well, Fontaine and Nihida both says, like the gods rely on belief to attain power.
Oh yeah! So that means the Hydro Archon relies on the machine to take the energy created by belief and turn it into power for all of Fontaine, right?
Even though I've never heard anyone really put it that way before, it sounds like it makes sense. Besides indemnitium, we have another type of energy called Mumusia.
Fumazia?
It isn't produced by the power of the Archon, but it is unstable by nature. Even now, it still cannot be widely used by civilians.
I thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you are chatting the day away. Since you're already talking, I'm sure you wouldn't mind a few words with me.
You again? Didn't I already promise you that I'd have the more I owe to Confrérie of Cabriere by next month? Why are you hounding me now?
Yeah, but how do we know that you won't go running off by the end of this month? I want 50% today. Wait, what? No?
50?
70%.
Joe, you can't go that far!
Huh? You...
Seems business isn't so great for the workshop. We've already finished our job and delivered the materials. Maybe now's a good time to leave?
It sounds like a usual case of someone owning somebody else money.
Hey, hold on. Before you go around trying to collect payments, why don't you settle your
This
own
boy's
debts
here!
first?
Oh my gosh, he's here! Dude, he's freaking here!
If Confrérie of Cabriere wants to poach clients from North
Dude, he's
Bank,
freaking
that's
here.
fine. But I'm afraid you still owe the bank a hefty sum of mora. So why don't we work things out between us first, before you get back to your little conversation here?
Oh, this boy's here.
You're from Northland Bank. But we said we'll pay everything we owe next month. Why are you hounding me now?
Traveler, Paimon! I didn't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine. What are the chances?
Hey!
We're surprised to see you too. What are you doing here in Fontaine? You didn't want to stay in Snezhnaya?
We should have seen a lot of other friends, today. But Fontaine's a really curious place.
Long story short, I've already been in Fontaine for some time now. And honestly, things have been pretty boring.
Oh, come on, no. Fontaine's not boring, really?
But it seems that fate brought our paths together today. Not only will I have some good friends here now, but ones who always seem to find trouble. Either way you look at it, it seems things are going to get a lot more interesting now.
Oh, I would love to see something get interesting here.
Pretty sure we'd want to avoid anything that you'd find interesting. Besides, our trip here has gone pretty well so far, right, Traveler?
I think we're already weathered enough storms for now.
Hey, you, Northland Bank boy. Aren't you forgetting something?
Don't interrupt. It's not often I run into the Traveler like this. Why don't you wait for me over there for a while?
You kidding? Aren't you the one looking for us? You really expect us to sit and twiddle our thumbs while you catch up with your friends? Listen to me, boy. If you want your mora, fine. Why don't you come and take it?
Oh, dude, you make a big mistake right now when you talk to child like that, man. Oh, you don't want to get on this bad side, and I mean it, dude.
Hey, I just said not to interrupt. Oh, by the way, Traveler, the last time I took Tonya and Tusser ice fishing, Tusser said,
"Hey, that's way over the line. All right, boys, let's see who has to pay up now."
Oh boy.
Can you at least let me finish one sentence? Fine. Though the bank told me not to get rough with our clients, you're the ones who started it. This is an act of self-defense. You two will have to be my witnesses, okay?
Yeah, okay, sure.
Paimon sure this won't take long.
Yeah, it would take by seconds. Wait, do I have to fight in 14? Oh, I'm gonna have to.
Tidal wave. Shouldn't let your guard down.
Dude, this is gonna be quick. See, dude, see, that's quick. Ha!
Oh, what's your deal, Brad? How are you so strong if you're just a staffer from Snezhnaya's Northland Bank? Wait, don't tell me you're...
Oh, you scared now? That's what I said. Don't get on Charles' bad side.
Oh, now you notice. It's a little late, don't you think? Just make sure you understand that you don't mess with Northland Bank. Got it?
Ooh.
Huh?
Wait, huh? Wait, what in the world?
Now's my chance.
Oh, Johnny took the punch! He punched in the face!
That was weird.
Oh, like Johnny punched him in the face! But yeah, what was that? I mean, what just happened?
I'm not sure. It's as if I suddenly lost control of my hydropowers when I needed them. Maybe there's something wrong with my vision?
Strange. How could that happen? First time Paimon's ever heard of someone losing control of their vision.
Never mind. It doesn't matter. If I want to stay sharp, I shouldn't be relying too much on my vision anyway. Besides, I always have my delusion in case I need it.
You better not use your delusion too often.
So what are you doing in Fontaine, child? I don't see its work for Northland Bank.
Well, I guess it's because I've been in a bad mood lately.
Oh.
Huh? What kind of reason is that? Wait, since when do you feel down about anything?
I don't know. Maybe I still have a lot to learn about myself. But recently, there seems to be some sort of restless power stirring inside of me. And I don't know why, but every now and then I feel like I'm in a terrible mood.
Maybe you losing control of your vision just now is connected with that power you're feeling inside.
That is a possibility.
Do you have any idea where it came from?
I can't remember if I ever mentioned it before, but when I was 14, I fell into some unknown abyss. It was during that time I learned nearly all of my abilities. The one who took me under her wing and taught me was named Skirk.
Skirk?
She was always quiet and very mysterious. Nobody knew where she came from or what she had been through, and she was always very strict when teaching me combat technique. One time, I asked her why she was willing to take me on as an apprentice. From what I could make of her answer, it was because I had awakened it, and traces of it remained on me. She said that all my combat training would be useful in the future.
Like it? Don't tell me it's about that clown part. If it's about that clown part, dude, I don't even want to think about that clown right about now.
But what is it? What did you awaken?
It's not the clown, is it?
She never explained that. But my guess is that it's related to a dream I saw when I had just fallen into that abyss. In my dream, I was in the deepest depths of the sea, and the boundless seabed was all around me.
Different kind of it.
But in front of me appeared a whale that was so massive, I felt like I couldn't breathe.
A whale? Oh, that sounds familiar! When we fought against you before, you summoned a huge whale that seemed to leap at us. Is that the one?
That's just an abstract form of a whale that I create using my elemental powers.
Oh, okay.
It takes that shape because the scene I dreamt of the whale has always been stuck in my mind. I'll never forget it.
So you used the whale as inspiration for one of your moves?
That's kind of twisted.
Seems a little twisted to Paimon.
A power inside of you is connected to your instant in the abyss.
So why don't you just go ask your master? Maybe she knows the answer.
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk and that unknown abyss. But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing. There isn't even a trace of the place where I remember falling into the abyss.
Oh, it sounds like some kind of ghost story.
Yeah, I'm out of leads at this point, but there's nothing more I can do. It seems that strange encounters in this world tend to be elusive like that.
I really had to say that. That's kind of strange.
Oh, seems the time really flies when I'm talking with you. I just remembered I have somewhere else I need to be. so I should get going.
It's kind of like when you used to like talking to the time when you talk to someone on the phone. That still kill time.
More work for the Northland Bank?
No.
Like
It's
killing
more
time
of a
by talking
personal
to people.
appointment. Lately, I've been sparring with some of Fontaine's official champion duelists whenever I'm feeling bored.
What, really?
Official champion duelists? You mean it's their job to duel?
Yep. In Fontaine, before a criminal goes to court, they're given one chance to defend their honor by requesting a duel with an official champion duelist. The champion duelists are all-powerful fighters selected from among the nation's best. And the duel itself is a no-holds-barred fight with no specified stopping point.
Oh.
So engaging in such a duel is regarded as a symbol of defending your honor. If a criminal manages to win the duel, they'll be acquitted. But if they lose, they'll have no choice but to stand trial. And the worst-case scenario is that you're simply killed in the duel.
What?
Though it's rumored that Fontaine has a death penalty, from what I can tell, no one has ever been officially sentenced to death. So really,
That's terrible.
The only people who opt to duel are those who have suffered a grave injustice in being accused, or those who greatly value their honor. Otherwise, why gamble with your life?
So, do many people actually get out of their trials by winning the duel?
Apparently, it's exceedingly rare for anyone to actually win. Fontaine probably enacted this system as a way to show that the nation respects the honor of its citizens. Besides, none of the champion duelists are to be trifled with, which is exactly why I was itching to face them as soon as I got to Fontaine. Apparently, the one I'm meeting today, Clorend, is the strongest of the champion duelists.
Oh, that purple
I've been asking her
hair
for some
girl.
time
That guy
before
with
she
the gun.
finally agreed to face me today.
Well, that's child for ya. Paimon feels like we heard that name somewhere before. Clorand.
When we met the Hydra Archon.
Oh, before I forget, I want you to have this.
What's up? Wait.
Huh?
Your vision?
You're seriously just giving it away?
Wait, what?
I'm just worried that it could become uncontrollable again. I'd be pretty upset if it got in the way of my duel. So, I think I'll be better off without it for now.
But, wait, if you're gonna use that different power you got, that lightning thing, but...
Besides, I just need you to hold on to it for a short while. I'll come retrieve it when I have some time later.
Paimon knows what you're up to. You just want an excuse to come talk to us again, don't you?
I think he just missed us.
Whatever gave you that idea? I'll be in touch later.
Yeah, I think Charlie's really missing us, you know?
That sneaky guy. He said he's been feeling down lately, but he seemed the same as ever to Paimon. Well, since we don't have much to do for now, we might as well walk around and see the city before Lenny's performance.
On the Pirates and Tunagan illusion ship, you walk around to the court of Fontaine. Dude, this is so good.
Who could have seen that coming? The reporter who was barely around for most of the story was the murderer all along!
Hey, it's rude to spoil the mystery of everyone else. Good dude, like, we can't have no spoilers.
Sorry. Paimon was just surprised, that's all. Paimon never saw that twist coming. The murder mystery novels here are amazing.
Never thought I'd see the day when Paimon would enjoy reading.
The whodunits here in Fontaine are a lot different than the light novels you see from Yai Publishing House. Both have their merits, but Paimon thinks this style of novels are more, well, novel.
I mean, everything is novel.
It's so exciting
Like,
to
we
read
really love
when the
novel
mystery
books.
is uncovered, especially in the one Paimon was just reading. You should buy a copy and read it too.
You already spoiled who the murderer it is.
Oh, sorry about that. Paimon will be more careful next time.
Yeah, I mean, we don't want no spoilers, right guys? I mean, no spoilers allowed.
Hey, shouldn't we be heading to the Opera House to see Lenny's performance soon? It's almost time for the show to start, so we should get going.
How do you do? When does the... Immediately. Oh! What? Immediately? Dude, you get...
Welcome to the Navia line.
Oh.
I am Elfan.
Oh, Elfan.
The boat will be departing imminently. Please do not stick your head, hands, or other body parts outside the boat. The Aquabus operator is not responsible for any accidents or injuries resulting from doing so.
Oh, especially start
Also,
catching up.
Please remember to buy the Steambird, though I don't read it myself.
Right, the novel
The
lady.
destination of the current tour is Erinias.
Dude, this is so peaceful!
Points of interest worth visiting include the Fountain of Lucine and the Opera Epiclese.
Dude, this is so peaceful around here.
If you look to the left in the direction we are currently traveling, you will see the famous Fontaine Research Institute up in the sky. An experiment gone wrong turned a new sightseeing opportunity. Human ingenuity truly is a wondrous thing.
Dude, this is so cool. I want to go explore under the water. Hey, especially I want to try. Dude, I wish I could live in a place like this. Like, really, especially when you have a nice neighborhood. Like, if you live in a nice neighborhood around these parts here, dude, I believe you can make a living out of this place here. Especially they had those dogs. All right, look at this place. All right. Dude, this is so beautiful here.
Whoa! Now this is fancy! The Opera Epiclese. What a place to hold a performance! No wonder Linny and Lynette were looking forward to it. Huh. Looks like there's a lot of people standing around the fountain up ahead.
Oh, Archon, please bless us with a bright and healthy child. We pray.
I don't know why you always feel the need to ask so much. I'll be happy as long as our child is healthy and lives a peaceful life.
I guess if they're our kid, then there's no doubt they'll turn out smart.
Maybe this is one of the customs in Fontaine. There sure are a lot of couples here.
Vacher. Whoa! Whoa! Huh? Wait, Vacher?
What's wrong?
I hear voices. Vacher? Who's Vacher? Like, do you just say something, Paimon?
No, Paimon didn't say anything.
Wait.
Are you hearing things?
Whose voice just that now?
Welcome to the Fountain of Lucine. All the water flowing through Fontaine converges here. It's customary for newlyweds to come here and wish for children.
Lynette! You scared Paimon! When did you get here?
Lenny asked me to wait here for you, remember?
Oh.
Right.
I just hear a faint voice just now.
What do you mean? There are a lot of people here right now.
It's like the voice coming from the fountain.
Hey, you're not trying to scare Paimon, are you? Besides, it's the middle of the day. It's not the time for eerie things.
No, seriously, I just heard it. Really?
I see. I might be able to tell you something that could help explain the voice you heard. In fact, you might not be imagining things at all. I suspect that what you heard is a result of your hypersensitivity to the hydro element. Others in my family have had similar experiences.
It's because of his sensitivity to the hydro element? But what would hearing a voice have to do with elemental power?
When do you cry, Paimon?
Wait, what? What does that have to do with anything?
Wait, when did Paimon cry? During Samaru?
Just answer me. When do you cry?
During the Samaru?
When Paimon's really sad? Oh, and when Paimon's super happy. Oh, and also when Paimon's really, really scared.
Then you should understand that tears contain your most intense emotions. Like I just mentioned, the Fountain of Lucine is where all the flowing water in Fontaine converges. Even the tears that fall to the ground will eventually gather here. So maybe what you heard was the intense emotion coming from someone's tears.
Huh. That's an interesting explanation.
So, what did the voice say?
It's calling out someone's name.
Huh. If you are hearing their emotions, then Paimon wonders what happened to them.
That's a good question.
Rather than worrying about them, we should worry about my brother first. Don't let that calm look of his fool you. He tends to get pretty nervous just before a performance. So chatting with Linny might help him relax a little before he goes on stage.
Oh, right. That makes sense. Let's go in and see Linny.
Dive. Wow! Underworld future! Dude, this is so nice. Look at this place. Oh, I'm swimming in the water! Yay! Oh, dude, I'm swimming on the water. Dude, this is so good. How you supposed to interact? I just like, you know, I've been thinking that like the swimming parts, how you supposed to interact with the sea animals and stuff. But dude, yeah, this is gonna take a lot of practice and a lot to learn about this place. But still, this place looks nice. This swimming animation, this swimming place is really cool. Like, I had to give them credit, but I really thank for this. I really, really enjoyed this place. The Tabalata Summary, what now? Even there's a lot of places to explore around here. Oh, it's a good thing that we don't have to use no stamina to swim far away. That's good. That's good, dude. All right. This is the place. But don't get me wrong, I love to swim.
Traveler and Paimon, good to see you. I knew you two would come.
Yeah, especially I really enjoyed that swimming part.
Are you kidding? We wouldn't miss it for the world. We've been looking forward to it.
I can tell, judging by how early you've arrived. But you're actually right on time. The audience still hasn't started entering the venue yet, which means now is the perfect chance for us to take you to the best seats in the house. Wait just a moment. I'll fetch the tickets.
All right, we're gonna see the new show.
The Opera House has assigned seating, so you always have to make reservations. I've already reserved your seats, and
here's your tickets.
Ooh, front row seats. Thanks, Linny.
When did we get the front row seats?
Don't mention it. There's no need to keep thanking me.
Like, we always get
hey,
tickets for front
Linny,
row seats.
could you come over here and take a look at this?
Oh, I'll be right there. Seems there's an issue with the stage props over there. That's Cal, my assistant, calling me. I'll go lend him a hand.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll just go to our seats. You go ahead, Linny.
All right, let's go and see. Let's go get our seats. Oh, yes. I wonder what's up there. Dude, what's up there? What's up there? What's up there? Dude, I really want to be so curious about what's going on up there. What's up there? What? Like, seriously, what is really up there? Oh, I'm at the top. Oh, dude. Let me go get the top of this. Oh, wow. Look at this place. Oh, look at the concert. Dude, that's so fancy as heck. Dude, that's so awesome. Look at this place. It's so fancy. Oh, wait, this is so fancy. Dude, this is like an opera place. Dude, this is so nice. Goodness gracious, look at this place. Awesome. Oh, dude, this place is awesome. Dude, it's so nice.
Oh, these should be our seats. Come on, let's sit down.
Huh. Okay. Wait, I didn't see Paimon sitting down. Wait. Oh! Are they looking at him? Paimon? Oh, is that guy? Oh, is that that guy?
Hey, Traveler. Maybe we should strike up a conversation with the person next to us. Since we're sitting together and the rest of the place is practically empty still. It's kind of awkward if we don't say anything.
You're what, Paimon?
Of course you put this on Paimon.
But you speak it a lot.
Excuse me. I did not realize you felt awkward. I am terribly sorry.
Sorry. No, it's okay. Okay, this kind of this is really feel awkward though, but sorry, sir. It's kind of feel awkward right now.
I would be perfectly happy to chat with you if that is what you would like.
Yeah, dude, I love this dude. Even with the best voice actor.
Oh, heard all of that, did ya? Boy, you sure have good ears. Paimon thought she was keeping her voice down. Wait, that's not it, Paimon's. Sorry. Paimon's the one who was being rude, talking under her breath like that. So, let's talk, but, what should we talk about?
This is getting even more awkward than I thought it would be, dude. Dude, that's the guy right there. Oh my gosh, there he is. Oh, dude. Okay, now this is gonna get a little awkward. No, this is more awkward.
Paimon's got it. You're also here early and sitting in the front. Are you a friend of Linny's too?
A friend, you say? Well, if Mr. Linney would like to be my friend, I would be more than happy to reciprocate.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's nice. I like him. Oh, he's nice. Oh, dude. Dude, he is really nice. I mean, really, dude. I mean, I thought he was gonna be like a serious looking dude, and all it's like with a mean attitude. But dude, he's nice. I like him. Ooh.
Oh, so you're not friends with Linny then?
Wow, this is gonna get a little awkward.
Wait a second. Paimon nearly forgot to make her introduction.
Yeah, this is gonna get a little awkward by a cool guy like him. But dude, he's so cool.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine.
It is an honor to meet you two. I have heard of your deeds across Teyvat.
Oh, he heard about us. Oh, God. Okay.
And as required by proper etiquette, I will also introduce myself. I am...
What's his name?
Oh, Monsieur Nervillet.
Nervillet?
What an honor it is to have you here to see my show.
Ah, Mr. Linney. I should say it is in fact an honor for me to see your performance in person.
Oh, dude, I love this dude. He's so nice. I mean, but dude, I thought he would be so serious, but I thought he was like a serious guy, but with not a smile on his face. But dude, he's cool. I love him.
Wait, Nervillet? Could he...
Nervillet?
I saw you all chatting just now, but it seems you still don't know who Monsieur Nervillet is. Allow me to introduce you to Fontaine's Chief Justice. That seat is always reserved for him.
Oh,
it wouldn't be too much to say that he's the symbol of justice and honesty here in Fontaine.
Oh, yeah, that's him. Dude, I thought he was like a serious dude, but he's so nice. Oh, dude, I love him. I mean, seriously. I mean, we all got a lot of fanboys and fangirls, all genders like this guy. I mean, really.
Ooh, sorry for being so rude just now. Paimon had no idea you were such an important person.
No offense taken. Being Chief Justice is merely what I do for work.
Oh?
Nearly every person has their usual reserved seat, so I'm not so special, really.
Dude, you look like special to me.
And by the way, I should probably let you know, even though I would prefer not to. There's someone sitting up there in the VIP seats.
Oh, it's her!
Striking a pose for quite a while now. I believe she is trying to give you a most elegant and impressive first impression.
Oh.
So I think you should take notice of her sooner rather than later. Otherwise, she may become flustered.
Oh, Fire Foss. Oh, thanks for the following. Oh, even I just met 50 followers. But yeah, sir. Thanks for following. But now I just think that's just gonna get a little frustrated when she sees this. Like, really, guys, really. There she is, right there. At the high end money as always. But still, I want to see her get ticked off just one time, man. Just one time. I just want to see her get ticked off just one time.
Huh? Oh, it's Farina, the Hydro Archon. Huh. She sure has a smug and satisfied look on her face. Guess she has no idea that you saw right through her act.
Oh.
Very good. That is for the best. No need to pay her any more attention.
Huh?
We may now enjoy the show.
Oh, okay.
Huh? So is this what things are like between the Chief Justice and the Hydro Archon?
Yeah, but I thought he was so serious. But dude, he's so cool.
Please wait just a moment
I
longer.
like this dude.
I've pretty much finished my preparations, and the performance will start as soon as the audience has made their way to their seats.
Dude, he's so cool. That's why I like him.
Yay! The show's finally about to start. Paimon can hardly wait. Paimon's never seen a real live magic show before.
Dude, Dude, we got some great things happening in Fontaine, really. I mean, first, the party, just the animation of the party setup. The second, the swimming animation, the swimming gameplay. The third, exploring Fontaine. Dude, this is better. That's why I am not going back to Sumeru, ever. I don't care what it is, I don't care what happens. I am not going back to Sumeru. I am not going back to Sumeru, but I might not. But dude, it makes me think I don't ever want to go back to Sumeru ever again. I don't ever want to go back to Sumeru. Okay. All right. The concept of the party. Okay.
Oh, they're dimming the lights. The show must be starting.
Let's go.
Sorry. Paimon will try to stay quiet.
Yeah, good idea. All right, here we go.
Welcome, one and all, to the Opera Epiclese. I am the star of today's show, Linny.
My boy. Dude, he's my boy. Oh, the applause. Okay.
And over here is my sister, Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant. Please, let's give her a warm welcome.
Seriously, I love these two.
Hello, everyone.
She doesn't sound happy.
I know she may seem to be a little sleepy right now, but that's just a sign that she's nervous.
Wait, do you get nervous when you sleep? I mean, does everybody get nervous when they sleep? Because I don't get nervous when I be sleep. I don't get sleepy when I'm nervous. I mean, I be shaking when I be nervous.
Whatever.
Oh, okay.
Now, some of you may be thinking, two vision holders who can freely manipulate elemental powers performing magic is not true magic at all. So, I would like to take a moment to assure you that elemental powers will have nothing to do with what you will witness on the stage today.
I thought it was. I thought it used elemental powers to do magic on stage, but turns out it's not. Oh.
Both Lynette and myself have removed our visions for the show. That way, even the gods won't be able to help us.
Oh, good point. That's what makes the show real magic.
Right.
Now, without further ado, let the show begin.
Right.
Lynette will now exit the stage to make some preparations. I know you might miss her, but don't worry. She'll be coming right back on stage momentarily. Perhaps in an unexpected way. I'm sure she'll be stealing the spotlight soon enough. Oh, and before I forget, there's one more thing I should say. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye.
Oh, okay.
A magician's greatest skill is
CGI.
making things disappear.
CGI?
Or appear. The possibilities are endless.
I didn't know there could be a CGI animation during the Archon quest. Oh. Dude, that's some great magic tricks. Awesome. Who knows that people be great in magicians in real life like this?
But this isn't what you came for. These little tricks, you've seen them all before. So it's time for something truly extraordinary, don't you think? This one's a little tricky.
Dude, I love the CGI. It's so good. Oh! Wait, whoa. Wait, is this like one of these tricks? The water tanks tricks?
Make my sister vanish completely, right before your very eyes.
What? Oh. Wait, seriously? Oh.
It's actually quite simple. She'll just turn into air bubbles and float right out of the top.
Wait, this is...
Oh no, I told them to check all the props carefully.
Oh no.
With the lid on, even air can't escape. An amateur magician would be getting very nervous right around now. Luckily, it's me on stage, so let me show you what a true virtuoso can do.
Whoa! Her clothes is... Wait, her clothes is...
Lynette, are you still there?
Wait, her clothes is...
Don't go too far. We don't want to use up all our magic.
Hi, I'm back.
Oh! Oh, dude, that's some crazy trick! That is some crazy trick, dude! That's awesome! I'm sorry, I'm really enjoying this right now. Dude, that's awesome! Dude, that is so freaking awesome, man! Good magic trick! Oh. Dude, that is so awesome!
What in the world just happened? How did he do that? Paimon didn't see him do anything.
Me either!
Wasn't Lynette inside the water tank? How did she disappear and then reappear out of nowhere?
What a show, really!
If we could see easily through his tricks, then that would mean that his skills are still lacking.
Right, yeah, he does have a point, though.
To appreciate magic, you should focus on the show happening on stage, rather than getting caught up in trying to see that which has been intentionally hidden.
Guess you're right.
But dude, that's so...
When Lynette reappeared. Amazing.
I know, right, dude? It's so freaking awesome! I want to see another magic trick like that.
Thank you, everyone. I'm glad you enjoyed that performance.
It's so awesome!
But our magical journey has only just begun.
Oh, please satisfy me with your magic!
More
Oh,
astonishing
dude, it's over.
surprises for everyone here.
Oh, dude, you about to show this magic, dude. Really, I'm so excited for this.
The magic of transformation and disappearance can go far beyond what you've just seen. I'm sure many of you are thinking that escaping the water tank was impressive enough. But Lynette is still my assistant after all.
Ooh.
In which case, I have ample time to make all necessary preparations.
Ooh, what does that mean?
So, for my next trick, I will require the participation of one lucky audience member. Please, if my assistants could bring out the magical boxes now.
Wait,
There are 2 boxes and only 2 boxes. One is here, and one is there in the aisle among the audience.
Oh!
I'm sure many of our clever audience members have already guessed our next magic trick. A swap.
Oh, he's not gonna choose a
Our
traveler,
lucky
right?
audience member and I will each enter a magic box. After 1 minute, we will each emerge from the opposite box.
Oh, wait, he's not gonna choose a traveler, right?
Now please, everyone pay very close attention to the box you see here. Don't give me any chance to make a move.
Okay.
Wow, how's he gonna do this? Hey, do you think this is all magic tricks, or does Lenny have actual superpowers?
Let's just watch and see.
The lucky audience member will be generated by this random number selector. It selects numbers entirely at random. Even I don't know who will be chosen to participate.
Dude, I really enjoyed this magic trick, guys. I mean, guys, I really enjoyed this magic trick already, dude. I mean, seriously. I mean, it's really entertaining watching this.
Now then, let's begin.
All right then.
Let me see. Oh, row 7, seat 3. Congratulations! You now have the chance to experience magic firsthand for an entire minute. Please, come forward. My assistant will take you beside the magic box.
I kind of feel nervous
I'm
about
sorry,
this.
It might be a little cramped inside, but no need to feel nervous. We've carefully arranged everything for you to be as comfortable as possible. You don't need to do anything, but no matter what strange things may happen, don't come out of the box. If the magic is interrupted, who knows where you might end up? You might even find yourself in the Fortress of Meripede.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
All right. Before I enter the magic box, there is one more thing I need to ask the audience to do. Could you all give me a countdown? Like this. 60, 59, 58. Just keep counting down. You can go a little faster or slower if you like. I won't be able to see anything
By
in the
60
pitch black
seconds?
box, so I'll be relying on your voices to know when time is up. Oh, and no tricks now. If you quickly count from 60 in just 30 seconds, then I'll be in a tough spot.
Ooh, Paimon kinda wants to count faster after hearing him say that.
I'm sure Lady's prepared.
No, that won't do. I can see it in your eyes. You still can't be trusted. Let's practice together. Come on, repeat after me.
All right, guys.
60, 59, 58.
60. 59. 58.
That's right, perfect. Keep it going. All right, I'll see you all on the other side once you've finished counting.
54, 53, 52?
Not so fast, Palmer.
Why aren't you counting, Nervalet?
I am counting in my head. I think things are exciting enough in here as it is.
Yeah, I mean, instead of talking out loud, you can really speak it in your mind. Yeah.
Merely a consequence of my identity and personality. Do not worry about me. Just enjoy the show.
Oh, I will do. I love this dude. I want him as my playable dude. I'm seriously. I'm sorry. I just really love this dude.
Oh, all right. You look so serious that Paimon thought you might be feeling uncomfortable or something.
40, 39, 38.
Mr. Linney,
come on, guys.
Right in there?
Let's do this.
Everything ready?
Come on, guys. Sim to the count with me, guys.
Yes, I'm fine. I'm just double-checking the direction of the message. It would be a disaster if we get sent to the wrong places. For example, midair right above the audience.
Oh, wait, in the midair?
Even though he's saying that, Lenny doesn't seem nervous at all.
I think it's just part of the show.
What was that noise? Did you hear it too?
This is come from the stage?
Not sure. Anyway, it doesn't seem like anyone's worried about it.
Dude. 25, 25, 23. All right, guys, come on, let's count it.
What's wrong, Mr. Linney? I can still hear you moving in there.
I seem to have accidentally knocked over a decoration. I'm trying to fix it, but it's pitch black in here. I can't tell left from right.
Never mind the decorations. There's no time for that. The show is what's important.
No, that's unacceptable. I want my show to be perfect.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, we still have 20 seconds. Hear them counting?
19, 18, 17.
It seems things aren't quite going as planned. I apologize, everyone. It feels like you're all starting to count faster, but that's all right. I know it can be tiring to do such a long countdown. 10 seconds and change is still plenty of time.
But you don't have another 10 seconds. Oh, 10.
Almost
9,
there now.
8.
Swapping two people is harder work than you might think. Even a master magician like me can't guarantee I'll get it right the first time.
This is...
Hey, wait. Is this the back one?
This is so exciting.
I can't tell. They both look the same inside.
Uh-oh.
Huh? No, that's not it.
Dude, this is so relaxing. And...
Hey, slow down. Honestly.
5, 4, 3.
Whoops. That doesn't count.
What? Oh. Oh. Ah.
Ta-da!
There he is! Awesome! Dude, this is so good! I love it! Best magic trick ever! Whoa! What in the...
What happened?
What just happened?
Huh?
What?
Is this part of the show? Mr. Linney, you're going to use magic to fix the stage now, right?
What happened?
Oh no. Maybe this isn't part of the show. The girl was still in that box, right?
This performance is over. Medical staff with me. Guards, secure the scene and detain all the performers. Seal the exits. No one is allowed in or out at this time.
Yes, that's right. If this was just an accident, then we must investigate the cause. But if this was all part of some scheme, then those accountable will not escape the judgment of the God of Justice.
No need to be alarmed, you two. We'll get to the bottom of this soon enough.
After some time, the guard has completed their investigation.
Unfortunately, the person who is in the magic box has been pronounced dead. His name was Cowell, one of the assistants in Linny's magic troupe. Apparently, the fireworks on stage ignited the ropes that were suspending the water tank, which then caused the tank to fall onto the stage. As of now, we are still not sure why we found Cowl in the box, rather than the guest from the audience. And after an initial search of the area, the guards have confirmed that the girl is nowhere to be found. It appears that this incident was not merely some mishap with the performance. And there are many indications that it is connected with the case of the serial disappearances of young women.
The serial disappearances case?
Wait, so Charlotte, that's what Charlotte was talking about, guys. I mean, we never know about this, about the appearances, about that we heard before, right?
That's the case that Charlotte mentioned before.
In front of the audience, including the Archon and the Chief Justice.
I know the truth. I can see through the whole thing. Really, using such a shallow and obvious mystery as his finale. Did he really underestimate us that badly? I say that our powerful magician, Mr. Linny, is now the prime suspect for the serial disappearances case.
Wait, what? He haven't done anything!
Huh? Why me? This whole thing was an accident.
No, this all occurred during your magic show, did it not? The missing girl disappeared after being chosen, did she not? The deceased is one of your assistants, is he not? Now that I think about it, that whole speech about magicians making things disappear was nothing more than a provocation, a bald-faced challenge.
That can't be right. How can Linny do this? He was in the box on the stage the entire time. We could even hear his voice. Besides, before the show, he told us that he would like to catch the criminal behind the disappearances. He couldn't possibly mean catching himself.
He's a suspect at most.
Save discussion for a later time, please. Lady Farina, may I assume that your comments just now constitute an accusation against Mr. Linny and his associates, and that you are pressing charges?
Huh? I just think that he... Well, I think it might be a little early to talk about formally pressing charges.
But what Lady Farina said just now makes perfect sense. Looks like she's gonna personally deliver justice.
A kidnapping and murder carried out under the cover of a magic show. Lady Farina said it all.
I mean, of course, my dear people. But what excites me even more than the obvious truth before our eyes is the opponent I'll be facing. That's right. I mean you, Traveler.
What?
You'll support Linny, won't you? After all, he was the one who helped you the first time we met.
I trust Linny.
Then there's no problem at all. You know, the Traveler and I already had a duel the first time we met. But with Linny's help, our little duel ended in a draw. But draws really are the most boring possible outcome.
She's still so high and mighty!
So, no more draws. Between the two of us, there must be a clear winner and loser. And what better place to hold such a riveting showdown and decide the true victor than here, on the grandest of stages, the Opera Epiclese.
If this is really going far with this now, because she is still so high and mighty. But dude, this is a serious case. Is she really serious, or she's just... I don't know.
It wasn't a draw. She obviously lost last time.
I understand. Charges have now been pressed, and as such, a trial is in order. Well, Traveler, seems Lady Farina has set you in her sights. But putting her dramatic rhetoric aside for a moment, I would like to ask you, are you willing to act as Mr. Linny's attorney and defend him in this case?
Yes, I am.
Very well. The trial will be held a day from now in the Opera House. Both sides may investigate the scene to build their cases and search for the truth. Linny and his troupe are all potential suspects and shall remain within the Opera House. The audience may begin to leave in an orderly fashion once they have been cleared by the guards.
A day isn't that long. Let's see what kind of case this big shot outlander can build in such a short amount of time. I'm really quite looking forward to hearing it.
Everyone's dismissed and the audience begins to leave alone with Veena and VeenaVieraVisuals. We gotta find the case for this. Winnie!
Sorry about everything that happened just now. Were you frightened?
Of course! Who wouldn't be scared after witnessing an accident like that?
Yeah, I'm a little shaken up myself. How could this happen? And poor Cal. I know you already claimed that you would defend me, but now it's just us talking. Tell me, do you think I could possibly be the murderer?
No!
Good to hear. Thank you so much for trusting me. I'm sure everyone sees me as the biggest suspect at this point. But if you ask me, the whole thing is mysteries layered upon mysteries, such that all that's left is confusion. I don't know whether what happened there on the stage was purely an accident or not. And I don't know why poor Cal was in the box. As for how that girl chosen from the audience could suddenly disappear, I'm afraid I don't have any answers either. If someone tampered with my performance, then we need to figure out what they did.
Yeah, seriously, like, this is gonna be really a mystery case here.
Even a skilled and knowledgeable magician like myself couldn't pull all that off in just 1 minute.
Yes, it's very strange.
Which is precisely why we need to investigate. As this book says, the impossible could not have happened. Whatever happened must have been that which is possible.
Wait, whoa! Dude, you look, like, Paimon, you look great in those. I mean, where do you get those glasses?
Paimon bought them when we were reading at the bookshop in the city earlier. Pretty cool, huh?
Yes, and especially you look cute in that. I mean, seriously. I mean, that's really cute. Really, it's really cute. Right, guys? It's really cute.
Don't worry. Paimon used her own savings to buy them. It wasn't from our travel funds.
Ah, right. Okay. But yeah, but still, you look great in it. You still look cute in that, Paimon. Really, you look great. But now, like, age detective.
I think they look cute on you, Paimon.
See, that's what I said. I said the same thing. Yeah, I mean, Paimon always look cute on everything, you know?
You have good taste, Lynette.
Yeah, really cute in that, I gotta say.
That's the right attitude. Feeling depressed isn't going to help me now. I need to get back to my normal self. But with the guards watching our every move, it's going to be especially difficult for Lynette and I to prove our own innocence. Good thing you agreed to be our attorneys. Thanks for that. We'll be counting on you.
Yes, thank you so much.
Well, yeah. I won't let you down.
Yeah, just leave it to us. Oh, since we're going to start investigating, Paimon has a question first.
Let's start this mystery.
Where did Lynette go during the performance?
Oh, well, I'm afraid that would involve some of our essential trade secrets as magicians.
The secrets behind our magic are past saving, Linny.
I suppose you're right. The truth behind our tricks is going to be important evidence that will be weighted during the trial. 'Tis truly a pity. As a magician, our magic show is a work of art. We've poured countless hours and spared no effort in perfecting it. But if revealing our secrets will help you uncover the truth behind what happened, then it will be well worth it. We should go somewhere else if we're going to discuss our magic tricks. We'll go speak with the guards, and in the meantime, you can go investigate the stage and the seating areas.
Alright, let's go have a look while the investigation teams are still here. Detective Paimon is on the case!
Alright, especially she looked great in that.
Hello, officer. How's the investigation going?
We're reading Lynette's attorneys.
Ah, I see. You must be the traveler that Lady Veena mentioned. Listen, I'll be perfectly honest with you. I'd avoid getting mixed up in this whirlpool of a mess if I were you.
Huh? What do you mean?
Come with me and you'll see. The deceased is one of Linny's assistants named Cal. Even though he hadn't joined the troupe long, he was hardworking and everyone generally liked him. The assistants are usually in charge of setting up and inspecting the props, as well as assisting with the show and keeping the crowd engaged. As you probably saw when you were in the audience, the water tank suddenly fell and smashed the box with Cowl inside it.
But why is Cowley inside? I mean, wasn't the girl supposed to be in there?
This is the real mystery. We've already searched the scene and were unable to find any traces of the girl. However, if you look carefully, the box was positioned directly under the water tank.
Mystery. We're doing this Scooby-Doo stuff.
Were then burned by the pyrotechnics on stage, causing them to snap. All these factors lining up so perfectly makes it hard to see this as a mere accident. If anything, the more logical explanation is that the whole incident was intentionally planned, and Linny is the most likely person to have access to all these areas.
But I just don't get it. I mean, dude, we're doing this Scooby-Doo thing again. Is this Detective Scooby-Doo? Yeah, we're doing this. Genshin Impact and Scooby-Doo doing the mystery thing together, the death thing together. Then we're Scooby-Doo mysteryers.
But he doesn't have a motive.
But even Byron look great in that. Like we're doing Scooby-Doo detectives.
Are you both good friends of his?
Well, you can't say we're good friends, but we've known each other for a little while.
So in just a short time, he was not only able to win your trust, but even convince you to act as his attorneys. I know there's no such thing as magic. The real trick of a magician is holding the audience in the palm of their hand. I've seen a lot of cases, and I can tell you that people are the least reliable kind of evidence.
But that's not always true.
Sorry, I tend to be pretty straightforward. Just know that I'm warning you for your own good. Anyway, you may investigate the scene of the crime yourselves if you're curious. Who knows, maybe you'll be able to come up with some new evidence.
Oh, we're gonna find some new evidence here. Oh, you can use the case record to confirm your current evidence in a clue collection situation and a short case-related information. You can check it undiscovered evidence and clues in the case record, then investigate the corresponding area to locate them. I ain't never thought about this one. So, dude, we are really doing... So that's why Paimon wearing those glasses, because they're gonna show this investigation thing to find out about the trial and all. About the investigation, how did this happen? Use the perception skill to find evidence and clues that you investigate within a certain radius around yourself. This will advance your overall progress. Guardians investigation report. The investigation from Guardians indicates that the fireworks launched at the tail of the end of magic performance at the center of Rose, particularly the water tank alight, causing the tank to fall and kill Caldwell, who was within it. It seems evidence that Lenny is likely the user of the prop to commit a crime. However, the reason for the victim being Caldwell and the reason it was called the lady's disappearance remains mysteries. The deceased identified. The deceased of the Lenny assistant named Caldwell. He was well trusted in all color. His job is his unexpected props. Dude, this is really some mysterious detective Scooby-Doo stuff. Okay, maybe we just ask this guy.
The investigation team has some new findings. Turns out there's an issue with the random number selector after all.
See, I told you. What if the machine picked some big guy's seat? You think the murderer would have still made his move then?
Sorry to interrupt, but we're helping Linny and Lynette with their side of the investigation. What were you saying about the number selector? There's something wrong with it?
You're trying to help them? That'll be a tall order.
Lenny used the machine to pick a random member of the audience during his performance, right? The lucky girl that later disappeared. Well, we thought there might be a serious problem with the machine, so we had it taken away for further inspection.
It turns out that the seat number it picked wasn't random at all. The machine picks that same number every time.
Okay, the machine is like the same number each time, huh?
I'm sure you already know that you have to make a reservation in advance to get a seat, regardless of whether it's a trial or some performance. In other words, Linny knew who would be sitting where from the very beginning.
That much checks out. Linny reserved our seats for us too.
Bet you see why I was saying it'd be tough to make a case for Linny.
Yeah, thanks. Sorry to bother you.
Even though it's bad for Linny's case, Paimon had better write it down.
Okay, the device was the Linny magic was a performance. Okay. It's okay.
So
something.
This is the rope that broke and caused the water tank to fall. The rope looks pretty durable. How can it be burned through so quickly
So either Lindsay didn't realize this was a safety concern, or...
Why are you suddenly so serious, traveler?
I'm just looking where the rope snapped. Dude, this is some real investigation. I love real investigation.
It's made from different material. Most of it was burned away, but there's still a little bit of it left.
It seems like to be flammable.
Huh. So if a rope meant to hold something was made with that kind of material in it, then that means...
That rope is not strong enough, right?
Wait, why don't you write all this down? Let's take notes.
Okay, the special rope was suspended by the water tank. It is essentially broke the firework were being on the launch on stage. The investigation has shown that the rope says was not a flammable material. Dude, this is so good. I mean, dude, I kind of like how this started, like doing these investigations. That's what happened during in story quests, right? Oh, let's talk to this guy. We're gonna get all the investigation we need.
Hello there. What are you investigating?
Oh, this location has also been cordoned off because the Magic Troop members are currently considered prime suspects. The investigation team is still collecting evidence. The seats were all booked in advance, so we were able to deduce the missing woman's identity by checking the guest list.
Could you tell us who she is?
Sure. It's not like this is confidential information. We will publish it later anyway when we petition the public to help us find the missing person. Her name is Halsey.
Halsey.
She's a painter from Fontaine who's made a bit of a name for herself.
Oh, okay. Halsey.
Apparently, she wasn't a regular at the Opera House, but she'd been feeling some pressure with her work lately, which made her decide to come see the magic show. The Magic Troop members all claim not to know her. We have looked into her social connections. It seems that she has no personal grievances or conflicts of interest with the suspects. Simply put, she wasn't related to the Magic Troop at all, which matches the features of the previous serial disappearances.
Were the victims of previous cases also chosen at random?
That's how it seems to us, in any case. Apart from the fact that they were all young women of around the same age range, there really weren't any other connections between them.
Okay. Okay, talk about that rope, though.
Okay, then.
Thanks for letting us know all this.
I don't need to be so formal. If you do happen to see the missing girl, please be sure to contact us. It is of utmost importance that we get to the bottom of these disappearances.
Okay, information about the missing lady, Hazley, is the missing person. She was a famous painter. She came into the magic show and ordered to break it because it didn't work. Okay, we're gonna be starting looking for more information if we can.
I see that you're investigating the area. Well, it just so happens that I'm interested too. If you find any new and interesting leads, be sure to share them with me, all right?
We don't have too many thoughts yet.
Then why don't I tell you my hypothesis first? The way I see it. And I'll start it with that loud thud.
The thud? Oh, you mean the sound that happened during the countdown?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, exactly. It wasn't terribly loud, but I suspect that most people heard it. It's just that everyone was awaiting the results of Linny's trick with bated breath, so no one paid it much mind. But now that the incident has happened, the thud has become an important clue.
The thud.
That makes sense. So, what do you make of it?
I'm of the opinion that it may have been the sound of Linny's accomplice. Lynette, perhaps. Jumping atop the water tank, or something like that. And when the pyrotechnics went off, she cut the rope, sending the water tank crashing down.
But wasn't the noise we heard too loud for that?
Perhaps the balance wasn't right, leading to a particularly rough landing.
Then when the water tank would have started swinging a bit in that case?
Oh, that's true. I suppose I must reconsider.
Yeah, reconsider, because we still got more investigating. We got more Scooby-Doo investigating we got. I mean, there's a lot of good Scooby-Doo stuff.
That does remind Paimon, though. What was with that sound?
Okay, a strange sound during the magic show. During the Switch performance, there was a thunderous thud that many audience members heard.
Hey, you! Yes, both of you! Over here! I've been keeping an eye on you for a while now.
It's her! And she got 2 guards!
Huh? You mean us?
That's right. If I'm not mistaken,
You're also among those who wish to cut down the thorns and pursue the truth. No? And by the looks of it, you're not from Fontaine.
Well, you're right on the more about that one, but who are you?
Who is she? Wait.
Have you never heard of the Spina di Rosula?
Spina di Rosula? No.
From mediating disputes and providing protection to solving conundrums, you name it, Spina di Rosula does it.
Oh.
And I, Navia, have the honor of being its renowned president.
Oh, hello.
Though those who play by our rules call me boss.
Boss.
I'm Silver, her attendant. Pleased to meet you.
Silver, okay.
And I'm Melus.
Melus.
Demoiselle's various daily needs and affairs are under my purview.
Huh? Boss? Demoiselle? What gives with the names?
Dude, they just sound Latin.
Well, I am the second generation president. Melus and the others are still used to my previous title.
My apologies, Demoiselle. Should you prefer, boss, I will endeavor to use that instead.
No, no need. You don't have to call me boss. Just Navia is fine.
Okay, Navia. All right.
Okay, if you say so. Not that we're members of Spina di Rosula anyway.
All merely trifling details. Never mind. Now, back to the situation at hand.
So you want to investigate as well?
That's right. I've always kept an eye on the serial disappearance cases. My interest stems from a matter back from my father's time.
Oh.
Judging from the look of things, I find Linny an unlikely mastermind.
Really? We think so too. That's why we're looking for clues now. But how did you come to that conclusion?
Intuition, naturally. My unparalleled intuition.
Okay.
Verena sure was quick
She's
to
look
point the
cute,
finger at
though.
Linny without any
Especially, I like the
evidence
design, how she
whatsoever.
looks.
Wasn't she?
Yeah, I mean, like seriously, I mean, dude, she looked great in that design though. Like she's like a popular, fancy British girl, and that's what it looks like though. Yeah, but basically,
that's not uncommon for her. If you remember, the justice had to interrupt her and ask if she was pressing charges just to keep her from getting carried away. Anyway, a trial begins the moment someone levels charges. And, of course, there was no way Verena was going to back down in that situation.
Sounds more like you just don't trust the Hydro Archon.
Well, what's your opinion? I must admit that she can be interesting at times.
Yeah!
Liking her doesn't mean that I'll blindly agree with her.
Well, when you put it like that, dude, she's so high and mighty, dude. I want to see what she looks like when she ticked off, but still, I've been said that so many times, but dude, I know I had to stop. But yeah, when you put it like that.
All right, I've answered your question. Now it's time you answer mine.
Wait a minute, did that answer count?
Well, I say it does. But don't worry, you won't hear any pointless questions from me. In your opinion, do you think it's right to treat a trial like it's an opera?
Well?
Not always.
And why would that be?
Because doing so make it easy for the truth to fall in the wayside.
See, Silver and Melus? I told you they'd be different.
Most astute of you, Demoiselle. I too think that the traveler's response was most excellent.
Oh, they like nice guards.
No matter how wonderful the script or how fervent the audience's expectations may be, the trials that go on stage here must be based in fact. And if that can be done, boss, then...
All right, that's quite enough, Melus. Anyway, I like your answer. You passed with flying colors.
Huh.
Now, I need to make some preparations, following
Dude,
which our joint
she can help
investigation
us?
shall commence. You two shall be my assistants.
All right then. Yes. Now we got another person on our side that's gonna help us in the investigation. Dude, it's great to make friends, but you gotta be like really sassy for investigation. Do you have to always be sassy for investigation?
Wait, since when did we become assistants?
And since when does investigation become sassy with these questions?
Well, I can be the assistant, sure. Or your companion, if you like. I'm really not that fussy.
That's more like it.
Wait. Well, it seems you already agreed then. I think you're missing the point, Paimon.
Far be it from me to brag, but I believe that Demoiselle's intuition will be instrumental in uncovering the truth. You wish to save a friend from false accusations, and we wish to unravel the disappearances. In this sense, our goals are aligned.
You have a point. Huh. You're quite the talker, aren't you, mister? Now what about you over there? What do you think? You seem like you've got something on your mind.
Yeah, he's so quiet.
I have nothing to add.
Oh, alrighty then.
We'll be making some preparations first. Just be sure to let us know if they start revealing Lenny's tricks.
Okay. I just wanted. Oh! Oh, Paimon is. Oh, Paimon in the part. Wait, Paimon was in the screen. Then she got the glasses on in the main menu screen.
Sorry, but no one can freely enter or exit the Opera House at the moment. If you wish to leave, you must register your identity with us first.
No, we're not leaving. We're representing Lenny and Lynette as attorneys, so we're investigating the case. Were you always guarding this entrance?
Yes. After the Chief Justice gave the order, everyone coming in or out must undergo a strict inspection. So, the missing girl couldn't have left from here. At least, not from that point on.
What about during the show?
I doubt there was much opportunity then, either.
Okay, so you just sit there and just watch.
How can you be so sure,
Well, because I was in charge of security near the entrance at that time.
Nah. Oh.
I couldn't see Lenny's performance from here, which was quite a shame. Just my luck. But still, I did not abandon my post. And I stayed put no matter how loud the applause was. If someone had so much as even approached the door, I would have noticed it, let alone if they had tried to leave. We Melazines are good at that sort of thing, you know.
So, it's safe to say the girl couldn't have left through here. Alright, thank you for your help. This'll be useful info.
Okay, entrance as an opera's house. No one lived at the opera house during the magic show. As the incident happened, all those had the identities by guardians could leave.
We've checked everything of note here at the performance venue. Paimon wonders how Lenny's discussion with the guards is going. Let's go see, shall we?
Understood. Then I will be going with you. Just so you're aware, I will be monitoring your actions and making notes as necessary.
Very good. Thanks for being so agreeable. I'd pull a rose out of my hat as a gift for you if I could.
You may spare the pleasantries. I'm just doing my job.
All right.
You've arrived. Who's this?
Okay, that's like all the stuff here.
Me? I'm Spina di Rosula's guardian angel. If you've got a problem, I've got the firepower.
Oh, she got the firepower.
I got a little carried away there. Call me Navia. I'm a partner of theirs, and we'll be helping investigate this whole situation. And these are my companions. Would you mind if they join as well?
I just love the design.
Fine by me.
Oh, new helpers? I would be most grateful.
Well, let's just say we're tagging along. It's not every day you get to see the secrets behind magic performed on such a large scale.
I appreciate your kind interest. Come with me. We'll be heading below stage.
Nah.
Huh? Below stage?
Yes, a world of secrets is hidden beneath this magic box, prepared specifically for this switcheroo trick.
Excuse what? Switcheroo trick me? Wait. Excuse me? Wait, there's a secret beneath the magic box?
But before I reveal everything, you should have a look first. Notice anything strange here?
That's a good question. I mean, I don't know. But it's...
I'm not trying to be dramatic. Remembering the details of a trick will help you understand the methods used to perform it more easily.
Huh. Weren't there balloons and other decorations here? Where did all that go?
Ah, good eye. That said, you're still far from discovering the answer.
The back of the door isn't the same.
The back? You mean the inside of the door? What's different about it? Paimon didn't notice anything.
Very good indeed. I thought you might not be able to catch that, given that you were sitting in the first row. The back of this door was patterned. Those patterns are now gone, replaced by a smooth wooden board. So, if you put 2 and 2 together, what do you get?
There's another boss inside this one?
Exactly. All right, let's go. I'll tell you how it works as we head down.
Wow, he got more tricks than we thought it would be. Huh.
Oh, so there was a passageway under the magic box.
And this passage leads 2 bosses together.
I knew you'd figure out most of it as soon as you saw this place. The 2 magic boxes are positioned right above the 2 entrances of the tunnel. See this flatbed trolley?
Oh, yeah.
The box with the lucky audience member in it would be shuttled over to the other side using the trolley.
This trolley can raise and lower and even rotate, ensuring that the box will face in the right direction.
I see. So that's the purpose of the box inside another box.
Precisely. The inner box would descend after the audience member was put inside and be moved along the trolley, all while the outer box would remain on stage as if nothing had ever changed.
So that's how you did it!
Okay. Okay, now I get it.
Once the box was lowered, the trolley would store some energy through this device here, with which it would complete the rest of the steps. The audience member would only be able to feel some slight movements in the dark, and by the time she walked out, she would already be back on stage.
Then what about your side of the trick?
Right. You were talking that whole time, and you even came out for a moment near the end.
Ah, yes. A phonograph operated by Lynette was used to achieve that effect. My assistant and I had already scripted our conversation beforehand. When the countdown began, I had already gone to the opposite box via a tunnel using that ladder.
Oh, okay.
And what about Lynette? Where was she?
I was in the mezzanine space in the back of the box.
Oh, interesting.
I'm still confused with magic like this, but still, yeah, I mean...
That's how we were able to coordinate Linny's lines with the assistant. And, by the way, I was the one who walked out of the box at the end.
Oh.
I mean, we are twins. All it takes is a change of clothes and no one can tell who's who.
Oh.
And that's my favorite part of this trick. Only Lynette and I can perform it.
So that's how it all worked. Wow. Every detail you revealed was more amazing than the last.
I can tell a lot of thought you put into this. Like, really.
Lynette would briefly walk out of the box and then go back in, jumping into the tunnel and escaping before the box on the trolley could finish ascending. And then I walk out of the other box in the audience area, and the trick would be complete. The operative word here being would. But as you saw, Cal was in the box, not our audience member. She, on the other hand, mysteriously vanished.
We really don't know how that happened.
If not for that interlude, this would have been an astonishing trick. I probably never would have figured out how you pulled it off. And yet, to think that someone was able to use this magic trick to commit a crime. Could we have a look around? I think we can come up with some more leads.
This is the scene of the crime. So Linny and Lynette are not permitted to stay here. I'll escort them back up.
Yes, of course. No need to be so strict now. I won't disappear into thin air, you know.
Thanks, everyone. We're counting on you.
Okay, the magic trick. Okay, we need to get the detail, the account of how the trick was supposed to work. Using the boss inside the box. The idea was containing the audience member would transport across the via tunnel underneath, and Linny himself would also use this tunnel to get to the other side. Meanwhile, having changed her outfit, Linny and her assistant would take charge on stage and directions. Okay, and then the magic box on stage is the digital layer to the rear, which is Linny, and Linny's clothes remains hidden. She would decide of the trick that leads the boss that is instantly moved to the boss out on the other side. The magic box on the center of the audience has 2 layers. Beneath it is the entrance underground tunnel. And how is the lucky audience member was not to mention it has been transported without the audience ain't noticing. Okay, so now we can.
Huh. What's this?
Looks like a hook tied to the end of a rope. Huh? There's all kinds of odds and ends here.
Lenny didn't mention this but earlier.
Perhaps it was a prop for a different trick. But why would it have been left here?
Whatever it is, let's make a note of it first.
A rope that's been falling to the ground. A metal hook has been tied to the end of this rope. It used it unclear. Okay, that vase broken.
The floor is wet. Please be careful not to slip.
Speaking of which, why would there be water here?
Maybe it's for a trick?
Oh, Paimon knows! It's one of those tricks where you pour water into a jug and then flip the jug over only for the water to disappear. And here's a broken vase. Huh. Did the trolley knock it down while moving?
That can't be. The trolley moves along tracks from start to finish. It couldn't have hit the vase at this distance.
Let's note this down too and think about it later.
Okay, the broken vase. About that? Yep. What does Scooby do? We're the investigations.
Oh, these are the clothes that the lady chosen from the audience was wearing, right? Her clothes are here, but she's nowhere to be found.
Lenny didn't mention the guests having a wardrobe change.
Right. And do you really need to do that if you're kidnapping them?
Oh, look at Byron's glasses. It's like Rolly's circle thing.
Ugh, this is so confusing. Paimon doesn't want to be a detective anymore.
It's kind of cool with those glasses over there, like that circle learning lines. That's pretty funny. It's kind of like she's like a silly person, like one of those things. Oh, there's a vent.
What is this place?
Looks like a vent.
It seems someone could fit through here.
Huh. Could this have been the suspect's escape route?
Alone, perhaps. But if they had to pull another person with them, the space would be too narrow.
But there are no other ways in or out of here.
And other than those that go through the magic bosses. And Renee were in the 2 magic bosses.
Oh, you're right. Let Paimon write that down.
Okay, the tunnel event was look like it allows one passage to part it, but it's still a really unexpected.
Seems we're just about done investigating down here.
Yes, let's head back up.
Well, I guess I think that's enough investigation for now. I'm gonna do this investigation. Let's go. Oh, up. Alright, we're investigating. We've been investigating.
Well, we've ascertained the state of the crime scene. Let's find a place to sort out our findings once Malus returns. It seems to me that there are several things that don't add up here.
Apologies for the wait, demoiselle.
So, what did the guards say? Did the criminal escape through the vent?
They believe the odds of that are very low, since the vent leads to the Opera House's basement.
Yep. That's it.
The guards have checked the area carefully. No one left through the basement during the performance or after the incident, and no one was found hiding there.
So the tunnels become like a secret chamber then. You know, like the kind you usually see in novels.
It would seem so.
The plot thickens. Halsey's disappearance and Cowell's death are both quite inexplicable. No wonder Farina was so confident in her accusation. All the current evidence points toward Linny and Lynette.
In other words, the charges are very likely to be upheld unless we make some considerable progress.
Charges and then trial. So if the charges are upheld, they'll announce a sentence?
That's right. This is how a trial goes in the Opera House. During the proceedings, the Chief Justice and the Oratrice will hear statements from both sides.
The Oratrice will too?
That's right. This is how indemnitium is produced. The statements from both sides, the defenses from attorneys, witness
I
testimonies,
really love the design of her,
even
like
the
how she is
audience's
now.
emotions will all be projected on the Oratrice. To put it simply, it's as if the Oratrice has its own will and is a judge in its own right.
This also precludes any kind of favoritism on the part of the Chief Justice. And not that this has ever happened anyway.
Dude, all the investigation made me starving. I just think I'm about to just go eat some meatballs after this. Fascinating!
Once both sides have finished speaking, the Chief Justice will make his final decision. This, too, will be used by the Oratrice as a reference. Then, finally, the Oratrice will be consulted by officials. The result it returns is the will of justice itself.
Huh? So that machine is the one that actually decides? Paimon thought Neuvillette called the shots.
In practice, there is very little difference. Both have always come to the same judgment. Which is why people have great faith in the Chief Justice. Ah, yes, the guards also asked me to convey that none of us will be allowed to leave this place before the trial.
Huh? Why?
Because we've chosen to act as the twins' proxies. That makes us persons related to the case.
They're concerned that we might be colluding with outside parties, or that we might find outside help to disrupt the case. And even if that were not so, it could prove problematic if we happen to spread key information about the case ahead of time.
Really?
I'm ready to break out at any time.
Oh, don't do it!
Whoa, there's no need for that. Paimon thinks they have a point. That said, are they providing food?
Yeah, speaking of food, I'm starving.
Of course. I just hope you don't mind the lack of options. I'm afraid that catering to all tastes is not in the cards, nor is any guarantee of balanced nutrition.
Seriously, all the investigation makes you starving, but still, like, this is no time to be picky right now. But seriously,
In that
dude.
case, let's just sort out our findings together here.
You know, when you're ready to do everything
I was
you
hoping
want,
to take you to
it's
try
kinda
some of
make you starving.
Fontaine's famous desserts, too. I mean, what better way to properly think through our findings than over some tea and sweets?
that would be nice, especially fancy. And especially, you know, that when you do a cup of tea, and when you hold the teacup, do you remember that time that you gotta, like, do a pinky, like with a pinky on your, like, you take, like lift a pinky out of when you hold a teacup? Dude, that's like another fancy thing ever that happened like this. Especially they do that in Fontaine, like, really.
Huh. Breaking out suddenly doesn't seem like such a bad idea after all.
Paimon!
Just kidding. Paimon will still do her best, even if there are no snacks.
What do you mean, no snacks? Of course we'll have snacks. If we cannot buy some, then we'll simply make some.
Oh.
Huh?
Here?
But how?
Understood, Demoiselle. Everyone, please come with me.
Wait, whoa. They can make snacks in this place here? Dude!
Wait, you're carrying a portable stove with you?
Wait, a portable stove?
Yes, I must be prepared to meet the Demoiselle's baking needs whenever the fancy strikes her.
I have eggs, sugar, and almonds at the ready.
Good work, you two. Then I'll get to it. Please sit tight for a moment. You'll get to taste my awesome snacks soon enough.
These three are quite the interesting group.
Must be the Spawn D, what's that thing? Now, be a minute ahead of the ingredients at first, Macron is out of the oven short. Oh!
It smelled good while it was still in the oven. Oh, it's even better now. Paimon can't stop drooling. From the way you had these two guys carrying all that stuff around, Paimon thought you'd have them do more during the baking process.
Dude, that stuff's look fancy like this stuff here.
But you ended up doing the entire thing by yourself. Beating the egg whites, grinding almonds, everything.
I was applauding.
And I was giving encouraging smiles.
That's not quite what Paimon meant, but okay.
Paimon was just thinking. Aren't you worried about getting your fancy dress dirty, beating egg whites and baking like this?
Well, I don't think it's carved in stone anywhere that fancy ladies can only read books, sip tea, ride horses, and play the piano. I just really enjoy making snacks. Don't underestimate beating egg whites, by the way. It's a real arm workout. You also need to beat them to just the right consistency, or your macarons will crack.
Oh well, she knows the ways of cooking those eggs, like beating those eggs. But dude, I mean, like she know how to cook. Like good waifu know how to cook.
Anyway,
she's like a waifu that knows how to cook.
Fresh out of the oven. There's 3 for each of us.
Only 3?
Ooh.
Well, eating too many sweet treats might send all that sugar to your head. You wouldn't be able to think clearly about the case on a sugar rush, would you?
She's right. She's right. Yeah, even when I eat a lot of candy and stuff here, but dude, like that's why I don't like eat so many sweets and all, because like I just get hyped there every time. Especially that's why I be laughing a lot though, because I be eating a lot of sweets, and then sweets is sweets are good, but they're not good for you. But especially make you hyper and even laughing crazy or something. Especially you just need to like get rid of that sugar rush, like get it out of your system.
Tea is ready to be served as well. This is Demoiselle's favorite, strong black tea with a floral fragrance that clears the mind and lifts the spirit.
Yeah, thank you.
No need for concern. I'm merely doing as I should.
All right then. Down to business. As Paimon mentioned previously, the tunnel seems to be something of a secret chamber. However, we can assume that Linny and Lynette were not alone within it. Some criminal also occupied its sealed confines. The magician twins could have committed the crimes, of course, but they lack any logical motive.
Exactly! Why would they do such a thing right when everyone was watching?
So we left with the 2 other people, the missing girl and the deceased.
The flower vase and the thud we heard during the performance could indicate some altercation between Halsey and the criminal in the tunnel, resulting in the shattering of the vase, the discarding of her clothes, and her abduction. Perhaps the criminal thought that since she was chosen from the crowd, she would be too easy to identify if she was still wearing the same clothes.
Paimon thinks that makes sense, but the real trouble is...
There's no evidence to that third person even exists.
True.
Yeah.
None of the clues we found thus far support the existence of this third person. But the only people left to consider are both technically victims. Whether it's the missing girl, Halsey, or poor Cowell.
Huh. Could Halsey have secretly made modifications to the magic props in order to murder Cowell before making her escape?
But she had no way of knowing how the magic trick worked.
That's right. And even if she had tampered with the setup, she would need to understand the entire trick to pull it off. Nor does she have any motive. The guards said that she has never had any dealings with the magic troop's members.
Were we not thorough enough in our search? From the sound of things, this is turning into an impossible case. Your macarons are amazing though, Navia. They smell great! They're nice and crisp and super sweet!
And fancy! Don't forget fancy, Paimon. I mean, yeah, guys, seriously, don't forget about fancy.
They are my specialty after all.
Fontaine is really the best place to enjoy to go.
You've already had 5 of them.
What? 5? Oh, that can't be right. Paimon only counted 3, honest!
Please don't worry about it. At my age, a few less sweets might actually be a good thing.
No. Being greedy is one thing, but Paimon knows how to count. Besides, Paimon knows that if she ate too many, then others wouldn't have enough.
I mean, it's fine. If you ate them, you ate them.
Wait, even you don't believe Paimon? How could you? If Paimon ate those 2 extra macarons, then may they turn into stone in her stomach!
All right, we get it. Well, I suppose one of us might have gotten too engrossed in our chat and eaten them by mistake. No big deal. Malus, set up the stove again if you would.
Huh?
Wait.
What are you doing?
Making sure everyone gets 3 macarons, of course.
Oh, there's no need to do that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We don't want to trouble you.
As you wish, Demoiselle.
And I have the egg, sugar, and almonds.
At the ready.
Well, this really is your hobby, huh?
Now, does a sucker out begging to missing macarons? How the discussion follows does not yield much progress.
Well, that's it for snack time. I'm going to have another look around the area. I don't know what we're looking for yet, but we've still got some time. As attorneys, I suggest the two of you think the case over again. It would be awkward if you got all tongue-tied on stage during the trial.
Alright, thanks for your help and for the snacks.
It was nothing. A small task for the Spina di Rosula. Silver, Malus, it's time to go.
No! I still want you to investigate with us!
I'll be back if I find anything new.
Okay, okay, the puzzle of third B is involved. Okay.
What do we do? The whole situation is so confusing.
But I do have some thoughts.
Good plan. Impossible things don't just happen. We'll get to the truth one way or another.
I hope so!
Just relax. Even if everyone else suspects Lenny and Lynette, at least we will be supporting them from the stands. Besides, I doubt Farina understands any more about what happened than we do.
Thanks, Navia. Well, we'll be going then.
Best of luck to you.
Oh boy. Dude, we try everything. Dude, we try everything! I don't know about this! Oh, dude.
Ah, finally, you're back. Well, how did your investigation go?
To be honest, you might be disappointed.
Yeah, because we try to find everything.
No. We're already very grateful that you were willing to help.
Well now, don't you all look disappointed? Don't tell me that your investigation came up empty-handed. That was to be expected, of course. The guilty can never produce proof of their innocence. But don't let that stop you. I shall be terribly disappointed should you, my most anticipated foe, concede so easily.
Just you wait!
Since both parties are present, I declare that the trial regarding the magic show incident is now in session.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna lose! I don't know.
Firstly, in order for the audience to understand the causes and results of the incident, could we please have Mr. Linney explain the trick?
Yes, of course. I will explain while Lynette demonstrates on stage. All the necessary items have been prepared.
Clearly reveals the trick of the magic trick. Everyone audience is stunned.
Thank you, Mr. Linney. In that case, I take your statement to be that you ran to and remained hidden within the magic box in the audience stands once the trick began, and thus could not have committed the crime. Is this correct?
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
In that case, I call upon the prosecution. Lady Farina, do you wish to refute his statement in any way?
Why, of course I do. Allow me to take the first shot and break this case wide open. Mr. Linney is clearly lying.
What?
There is no way you could have been in the box the whole time if you were to abduct Halsey and murder Cowell. In fact, I'd say you were hardly in that tunnel at all.
That is simply your hypothesis based on the presumption that I'm guilty.
Oh, is that so? And if I may ask, what did you hear while you were inside your box?
The roaring countdown of the crowd, of course. That's how I kept track of the time and built anticipation for the finale.
And you didn't hear anything else at all? Nothing that might leave an impression of any kind?
Dude, I just got a weird feeling, my God. We might not pass this trial. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I got a weird feeling in my gut right now. I feel nervous, especially with this music.
No, nothing.
I see. But when the count reached 30 seconds or so, there was a thud. One so loud that I believe practically everyone heard it.
Down!
Huh?
Hey, hang on. Something's not right here.
How could Lenny not know about that sound?
Yeah, I'm sure he could have heard a noise that loud from inside the box.
I was right by the box and I definitely heard the thud.
Look at those scales. Could those mean...
They probably represent the ultra stands on the trial.
Well then, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to use the words of the magician himself. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye. Indeed, it seems his alibi can also collapse in the blink of an eye. Of course, I have armed myself to do far more than smash your alibi. Confidence cannot go unfounded, and my foundations are rock solid.
Oh, I just really just wanna. Well, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but she's the Archon, though.
Tell me, aren't you and Lynette actually from the House of the Hearth?
The House of the Hearth?
The House of the Hearth? Wait, they're Fatui? Wait!
No wonder they did something like this.
Wait, are they Fatui?
So the serial disappearances were the Fatui's doing. Now it all makes sense.
I've got a feeling that what happened on stage probably wasn't just an accident.
No way!
That's irrelevant. Our identities have nothing to do with what happened.
Indeed. Then perhaps you could tell us everything that happened during that 1 minute. Your first priority is to prove yourself innocent after all. I'm sure there is little that needs to be kept secret now. Unless your script already has holes in it. The Outlander is speechless. My, oh my, don't they look flabbergasted? Now comes the infighting and discord, I suppose.
What?
This was almost too easy. Good thing I made all those preparations. Seems the all-nighter I pulled last night is really paying off.
What? All night that you pulled last night?
Hey, Linny, why didn't you tell us this before?
Linny and they are Fatui.
Order! Order! Mr. Linney, allow me to re-establish the facts. Lady Farina has raised 2 points. First, when the thud was heard in the Opera House, you were neither in the box nor the tunnel. Second, you and Ms. Lynette are both members of the House of the Hearth. Are these claims true?
There's no doubt about a magician's abilities to con others. Given how Linny is considered his identity, that could also been a setup beforehand. Plus, Chayo is here in Fontaine alone with the other house operatives. There must be some scheme at work here. I've been a victim in such schemes before, and now.
Please answer my question, Mr. Linney.
I'm sorry. Yes, they're true, Your Honor.
I knew it!
Well, that's it. We might as well move on to the sentencing already.
What should we do now?
Permission to speak, Your Honor.
Granted.
My client is withstanding some key information.
In that case, what is your request?
I request a brief adjournment. There are things that must be discussed.
Is that really necessary? They're already as good as guilty.
Shut up, you! I'm talking here!
The defendant deceived their own attorneys. What is there left to discuss?
Order! Order, I say! Your request is reasonable, and we shall adjourn. This trial will reconvene in 1 hour.
So you would stick to Mr. Linney's defense even after knowing what you do now? You certainly have more professionalism than I thought. In that case, my dear audience, let's allow the joy of victory to steep for a little while longer.
You won't get away with this, Fernina. She won't get away with this. While court is adjourned, you meet with Renee and backstage in the Opera House. She won't get away with this.
Well, this is awkward. I didn't think the Hydro Archon would dig all that up. I'm sorry, Traveler and Paimon.
Yeah, sorry. Paimon doesn't know where to start. We trusted you two. We based our entire reasoning on the assumption that you weren't bad guys. Not to set the wrong tone or anything, but Paimon's really mad.
I'm very sorry. I know you're angry, and reasonably so, but please, let me explain.
Okay. What is going on? Like, you guys are part of the Fatui. Then, why?
I know you've clashed with the Fatui several times before. I wouldn't be surprised if just hearing the word is enough to make you upset. but our organization is very, very large, and the Harbingers have very different personalities and goals.
Right now, we want to save people. As many as we can.
That's right. I'm sure we're on the same page when it comes to this nation and the disaster that its people might face. I knew if it weren't for our respective identities, we could become good friends. That's why I didn't wish to flat out lie to you, but chose to hide some details instead. The truth is very important, but being completely transparent about everything would see us spending more effort than we need to.
Then how come we know this is all just another lie?
Right. So, you be the judge. Heck, if I were you, I fear that I'd even struggle to trust me at this point. You met a Fatous who works as a magician, a trickster by trade. All by coincidence, too. But still, I'm asking you to trust me. I am no criminal. At least, not in this case.
Sorry. Please forgive us.
Well, you both say that, but...
Where did you actually go where the trick was being performed?
Right. Let's hear your answer first, and no lies now!
Of course. I'll answer any question you ask. We've been trying to find out how the Oratrice operates. We want to know why it has a consciousness. Why can it deliver sentences accurately? During our investigations, we learned that the machine's core is beneath it. From that moment on, Lynette and I have been designing this box swap trick, with the objective of getting close to the core.
Is that why you needed a whole minute?
That's right. In truth, the audience would take about 75 seconds to count down from 60, while I would only need 15 to get to the opposite box. So, after jumping into the tunnel, I accessed the Opera House basement via the vent, and went to investigate the room in which the core is stored.
Oh.
That air vent was created during the construction of the tunnel specifically to execute this step.
And what did you find?
Well, nothing. As soon as I reached that room and was about to investigate, I heard someone's voice. Which should have been impossible, of course. I was quite certain that I was the only one in the room. That voice seemed to recognize me and tried to speak to me. I chose to err on the side of caution and retreated the way I came. On the way back, I saw the broken vase and the clothes on the ground, but the countdown was almost finished, so there wasn't time to give it any thought. After that, the homicide occurred just as you saw.
Well, that explains why you didn't hear the thud.
But why did you want to understand how the Oratrice operates?
Because of that prophecy I told you about, of course. We must know all we can about this nation's secrets in order to deal with that prophesized crisis.
That's the only way we can save everyone.
So, there you have it. The whole truth. I swear, I didn't hide anything from you this time. It was never my wish to proceed under this cloud of mistrust either. But, like I said earlier, you can be the judge. If you want to leave because you don't trust the Fatui, there's nothing I can do to stop you.
Well, Traveler, you decide. Paimon will follow your lead however you choose.
I believe in the facts. I will defend you from these charges.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you guys like good friends to me. I mean, I know you have your reasons though, but I still wanted to help you and defend you.
Thanks for giving us a chance.
Yeah, no problem. What are friends up for? I mean, yeah, we always friends.
The current problem is that the scales are tipped pretty badly against you two. If we want to refute the Hydro Archon's accusations, we're gonna need a seriously watertight defense.
Actually, we already have the key to the evidence we need.
Huh?
The journey is almost over. Let's go back.
Oh, Paimon thinks she gets what you mean.
Lacey's statement. Lacey claims to be a head of the chamber containing Orchard's core and upon that entering the tunnel did not witness the kind take place, thus did not hear the thud. Lydia's claims that he heard a mysterious voice within the chamber that houses the ogre oak core within the Opera's house underground structures. Alright, let's head back. I think we got the truth that we need. Right? Alright then. The brief journey ends and the nail-biting trial reconvenes.
Both parties have returned to their positions.
Okay, let me go get this. Oh, okay.
Let us continue the trial. When last we left off, Mr. Linney acknowledged the new evidence presented by Lady Farina as fact. Therefore, Lady Farina may continue stating her reconstruction of the events.
Ugh, that took long enough. Now then, if everyone would lend me their attention. At this stage, let's revisit that scene from Linny's perspective.
Based on the opponent's account of the events, you can identify loopholes in this statement. Use evidence and clues to obtain during the investigation to refute any erroneous assertions of fact and replace them with new inferences. Use your refutations to convince the audience and obtain more support from the people. The articles will display such shifts clearly. When you find and refute all correct content, you complete the cycle of reputation and unveil the truth. Begin refutation.
As the countdown began, he entered the tunnel. When the flatbed trolley passed, he opened the box and got into an altercation with Halsey, which caused the loud thud. He did not realize that the sound could be heard by everyone in the opera house, which is why he claimed earlier that he could not hear the sound. Finally, he used the vase to knock her out, before making her change clothes to prevent others from recognizing her.
Really, dude? That's made up stuff!
At this time, Cowell arrived in the tunnel, having heard that strange noise, and caught Linny red-handed. So Linny proceeded to knock him out too before stuffing him into that box. Afterward, Linny passed the unconscious Halsey to his accomplice through the magic box in the audience stands, before operating the devices such that Cowell's death would be ruled an accident. And there you have it. That's the truth behind what happened.
Does the defendant's side have any objections to Lady Farina's description of the events?
The key to refuting Lady Farina is the order of events, what Linny experienced, and what he saw.
Okay. Okay, identify loopholes. Okay, he's into the tunnel. Into the tunnel. There was a loud sound from Linny and Hazley fight, but Lindsay claimed that he heard nothing in order to cover the truth up. Okay. Okay, that's the one.
According to Linny, he left via the vent after entering the tunnel. He couldn't have had that altercation with Halsey.
Yeah. Okay, he didn't kidnap Halsey. What, was Lindsay really in the tunnel at the time? Okay. No interest would live in the opera house. Okay, here is a mysterious voice. Like, claims to be a mysterious voice under the chamber in the structures.
Linny went to the room that contains the Oratrice's core. This is the actual truth.
Right. Okay. Then, Corwell got to Lindsay, so the letter knocked him out with a vase. Okay. No one left the opera house in Magic Show after the incident. Those of the guards cannot leave. With the dress.
Linny did not take part in the underground altercation. He only witnessed traces of the aftermath.
Okay.
Attention! Ace Detective Paimon has something to say!
Okay!
When the countdown started, Linny did indeed go into the tunnel. But he immediately used a vent to access the Opera House basement, which is where the underground core of the Oratrice is stored.
Yeah!
Once he reached that area, he heard a voice in what should have been an empty room. Since he felt something was amiss, he returned immediately. The crime scene had already developed by the time he reached the tunnel again, and in order to complete the magic trick, he did not remain there for any length of time. Finally, he reached the surface, and that was when the accident happened from his point of view. Therefore, he's innocent!
Yes! Ha! Successful refutation! Yeah! Ha ha! We got it! That's...
Paimon did it! Paimon actually managed to say all that! Wasn't it awesome?
Yeah.
In other words, you believe that he knew nothing of the incident?
That is right, lady!
That's right!
Moreover, I believe my opposition's reasoning is flawed.
My reasoning?
Yeah, the on-stage equipment is quickly tampered with a preservative fashion.
If that's the case, then if Cowell hadn't entered the tunnel, who was the entire setup meant to kill? Assuming that what you say is true, Lenny only needed to kidnap the young girl to cause a new disappearance case. What would the point of killing someone on stage be?
Oh, they have a point.
Yeah!
That's right, you tell him!
You tell him!
That's why they're partners of mine. They've managed to turn things around.
Oh, well, your denial is very strident. I'll give you that. But what proof do you have to back your claims?
How do you refute Lenny's alibi entertainingly?
Of course I do. If he had been in the magic box the whole time, how could he have not heard that sound? Why do you ask? You're saying that he wasn't?
Your claim has now become my weapon. Wait, what? Wait, do I have to choose this? Okay, I don't know what this is, but the strange shot during the magic show.
That's right! Lenny wasn't in the box or in the tunnel. That's why he didn't hear anything strange during the performance.
Yep!
This means that when the crime happened, Lenny had already entered the basement via the vent. The same clue you used to disprove his alibi.
Oh, I got the dramatic.
The best proof. How do you like that?
Dude, I like the dramatic. I like the dramatic part on Paimon. Dude, yeah.
Well played.
To think you'd use such logic. Well then, if it wasn't Lenny who committed the crimes, then who was it?
The murder was... Select gear icons to interface to check the corresponding case questions. Select answers and fill the empty gears to verify the correctness of your deduction. If you have made mistakes, you must make another selection of the remaining options. Once you have answered all the questions correctly, you can complete this logic chain. Okay, the Guardian investigation report indicates that the fireworks near the end of the show burned through the rope suspended water tank above the stage. This caused the water tank to fall and kill Caldwell in the box below. As Liddy is no longer under suspicion, only other members of the troupe would have been tampered with the props. Okay, the true culprit. What is their original performance? Lenny gave a detailed account of how the trick was supposed to work by using a box inside a box. The idea for the contain the audience members would be transported to Leah's underneath, and Leslie himself will also use this tunnel to get to the other side. Having to change her outfit, Lenny and her assistant would take charge on stage in directions. Okay, the clothes belongs to Hazley. The lady who went missing were found in the tunnel. The reason for this remains unknown. Choose any clue about this detail.
Could there have been a third person involved? Is that really a possibility?
It could be. It could be the third person. Hypothetically incorrect.
The deceased's name is Cowell, Lenny's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment.
No. I think this gotta be her.
Halsey is the missing person and an ordinary audience member.
Or
did she have her own scheme all along?
Hypothetically incorrect.
The deceased's name is Cowell, Lenny's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment.
Wait, that was him? Caldwell? Hypothetically correct? Wait, what?
That can't be right. Are you serious? The killer was, in fact, Cowl, the deceased!
Oh, is that so? How interesting! Let's hear your reasoning then.
What I must do next is recreate the truth. What Cowl did, and how he went from would-be perpetrator to victim. It's been tough for both people to fit into that.
Could it be this one? Okay. So... Okay, how did this even been evaded with the crime?
Lenny was not in the tunnel at that moment, which gave our criminal ample time. It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent. They would likely have bumped into Lenny as well.
Could it be this one? Where the missing Haley go?
Lenny was not in the tunnel at that moment, which gave our criminal ample time.
Okay, that's incorrect. So, how do we investigate?
No one entered or left the Opera House through its entrances. So where would the criminal have wanted to take Halsey?
This one?
Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel, so there must have been some fear that she would attract attention.
How is that? The criminal must understand methods between high Lizzie and magistrate and must be in a position to modify the equipment. Leaving that aside, how he died, Caldwell has all means to commit a crime at his disposal. Oh no! Did I mess it up? The strange noise could be quickly from the sound constantly and hastily struggling. Lee was not in tunnel for 1 minute. Would he have given time Caldwell to bring hastily at the massive buzz in the understand stands? But according to the guard's testimony, no one's ever left or in the Opera's house, so even if he taken her, there is no means of exiting. Estimating from the boss, there would be a few of the audience pretty much guaranteed they would be discovered.
What's wrong, Traveler? Are you still having trouble figuring things out?
Where in the world did Hazley go?
I see how it is. So this was all just a bluff. And here I thought you had something to show for it. But it seems you're still far from the truth.
Look, since we're at a dead end, why not consider a different track? Just like the trick as it transpired, the end result must have been utterly different from the magician's initial design.
If only we knew how Halsey disappeared.
Well, that would be nice, but the tunnel only has 3 exits, and none of them seem very likely. And it's not like this is a magic trick where you can just make a real live person disappear. You know, like you did from that water tank, Lynette.
Escaping from the water tank? Wait, could it have been the water?
Excuse my interruption, dear opponents. But do you not see that the crowd is growing impatient? There is no greater sin in this opera house than an awkward delay in the...
I do,
If
seriously.
the defense is unable to make further effective arguments, we will move on to the next stage of the trial.
Hold on a second!
Lenny was not in the tunnel at that moment, which gave our criminal ample time.
How we could easily been able to interfere the crime?
The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the missing Halsey and the criminal.
Okay.
The deceased's name is Cowl, Lenny's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment.
Uh-huh.
The vase was not broken by chance. It was used to cover important evidence.
It's the water. Yes! Hypothesis is correct! Yeah, I just don't know. I just really don't know. But yeah, that's it.
Paimon gets it! It all comes together if Halsey disappeared instead of being kidnapped. Lynette escaped from the water tank, vanishing gradually and leaving only clothes behind. If there's a similar method where a person could be transformed into water...
Just a moment, please. I do hope you know how preposterous you sound at the moment. How could a person ever be transformed into water? This is reality we're talking about here, not some magic trick.
I request that we examine Caldwell's personal effects.
Must we really? I should think that of anyone. Your friend Linny already knows this truth very well. Magic tricks are ultimately just illusions and misdirection. But Halsey's disappearance is very real. We're talking about two completely different things.
Yeah, right.
Even so, I trust the Traveler's judgment.
Ha!
The truth must be out there somewhere. Perhaps some new line of reasoning may open if we try to gather all the focal points that don't make sense. Since Cal was the deceased, we haven't placed much attention on him. But given that we aren't making much progress with the case, it wouldn't hurt to have a look at his belongings, would it?
People really do come up with all sorts of harebrained schemes when at the end of their rope. The way I see it, your suggestion that we broaden the scope of our investigation is nothing but a tactic for stalling the trial.
Nevertheless, I believe that this is a reasonable request on the part of an attorney. Since the trial does indeed appear to be at an impasse, I believe that additional evidence may help us make more progress. Guards, please step into the lounge and examine the personal effects of the deceased, Cowell.
After sometimes a guard returns with news.
We are still examining the items, but we have already made critical progress that we feel must be shared with everyone post-haste. We discovered several test tubes of fluid within Cowell's baggage, each labeled separately. The notebook in his backpack claims that these fluids are water from the primordial sea.
The primordial sea?
The note's contents also indicate that Cowell belonged to an organization that sells illegal drugs and that he had an accomplice. The notebook has many entries concerning safe usage of these fluids, in which the keyword dissolve appears many times. One of these tubes was labeled Opera Epiclese, along with yesterday's date. It is empty. The notes also state that these dissolution properties work exclusively on people from Fontaine. It's likely that Halsey was chosen as some sort of test subject. As such, we believe that the defense's hypothesis is, in fact, supported by sufficient evidence.
Dude, I'm shaking right now.
You gotta be kidding. People dissolving into water?
Could something so ridiculous actually be true?
Wait a moment. This reminds me of a certain prophecy, but it's just a coincidence, isn't it?
Huh. If people can become water, does that mean that the water tank's real use was as a means to hide water stains? And if Cowell was targeting that girl... Wait just a minute. Could that mean... You two, with me, quick!
Demoiselle, wait! What about your partners?
Let's go. Just trust me.
Order! Order!
Oh yeah.
It is undeniable that further examination of the deceased's personal effects has yielded some surprising results. But we cannot yet verify the veracity of these clues. Still, let us assume that these clues are indeed authentic, albeit with the understanding that Ms. Halsey has yet to be found. Guards, please continue examining the items along these lines. Mr. Linney, it appears your hypothesis is supported by the evidence, so please continue speaking.
Of course. Thank you, Your Honor. If we uphold this hypothesis, I believe that many of this case's seemingly unrelated clues can be connected together.
Right! Like the metal heart! That one didn't make sense at all. Let's think about this. Cowell's methods must have something to do with that water from the primordial sea.
The water primordial sea, the liquids that guards the Cowell's luggage and see the ability to dissolve Fontaines into water. Who's the prime suspect? Who's the prime suspect currently?
The rope that held the water tank up was lit by the fireworks and snapped. As such, the focus here is on the water and not the tank.
Oh, wait. What item did the culprit use to contain the timing in this location?
Now it seems like the hook rope was not meant for another magic trick, but was instead some form of triggering mechanism.
What item did the culprit use to dissolve Haley? Hazley. Why did I say Haley?
The water from the primordial sea should already have been prepped before Halsey entered the magic box.
Uh-huh. What item did the culprit to hide the mechanism behind the crime?
Lynette was in the magic box on stage the entire time. Did she have something to do with this? I remember there was something else within the inner layer of that box.
Oh, I got the 3-1 correct. Who's the prime suspect currently?
The deceased's name is Cowell, Linny's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment. Lynette was in the magic box on stage the entire time. Did she have something to do with this? The deceased's name is Cowell.
Yeah! Hyperfed is correct! Yeah! Alright!
It's Ace Detective Paimon's time to shine again! In the original plan, Cowell would tamper with the water tank rope and the number selector securing his target. When the magic box containing Halsey was lowered, the metal hook would retract gradually and pierce the balloon at the top of the box. When the balloon attached to the box popped, the water from the primordial seed inside it would pour down and dissolve Halsey. Afterward, Cowell would enter the tunnel and break the flower vase to conceal the water inside the tunnel, with the remaining evidence being covered up by the water tank on stage. But he encountered something unexpected in the tunnel, and wound up being fatally hit by the same water tank he meant to use to cover his tracks.
Huh. That does make sense.
Yay!
That actually links together a lot of the more confusing pieces of evidence.
Aha!
Oh dear, what do I do? Even I think they sound convincing now. Have I falsely accused an innocent person? What a humiliation.
Now, it seems like the only point of contention remaining is the exact circumstances that led to Cal's death. His notes mentioned he had an accomplice who could be related to the situation.
On that note, the guards have just contacted me indicating that they uncovered new evidence. I shall now invite him on stage to share it with us.
Thank you, Your Honor. We were just inspecting the luggage of the other people involved in this case, and we found an identical sample of the water from the primordial sea among Linny's personal effects.
What?
Wait, what?
That can't be.
Oh, I see.
Wait, what?
Well, how wonderfully comedic to have your own counterattack only to come back and wound you. Does this not clear all doubt? My dear citizens, my loyal audience, allow me to present my reasoning and bring this performance to a swift close. Linny did not need to take part in the dissolution of the young woman at all. Indeed, he did leave the scene via the vent. Having made modifications to the props beforehand, his accomplice Cowell then caused Halsey to vanish using the water from the primordial sea.
Dude, you're just making stuff up!
But upon his return, in cruel avarice, Linny desired sole credit and prepared to do away with his partner in crime. Ultimately, he knocked Cowell out, and the tool meant to cover the crime up also became a murder weapon. Now, as much as I regret having come to such a viciously straightforward conclusion, it does seem that the famed Fatui is quite the cold-blooded and ruthless organization.
Okay, now we gotta fix this one.
Mr. Linny.
We've used up all the evidence we collected. There's no way for us to make a rebuttal here.
What?
Is this the end of the road?
No! This can't be! No, this can't be the end!
I can't think of anything either. It doesn't look like there's any way around this.
No!
Seems using the water as new evidence
plain enough now. And we have ample witnesses to my flawless reasoning. I believe this is indeed the finale. Now then, my good, noble Chief Justice, should we not, in your view, move...
Excuse me, everyone, but I must interject.
Miss, I must ask you not to shout and to respect the ongoing legal proceedings.
Oh, come on. Don't be hasty. I have a good reason for interrupting, you know. Now, would anyone here like to take a little break from all this debate and see a little magic? I'll show you an amazing trick. One that can bring a young woman who has disappeared back in the flesh, right before your very eyes. Please, do the honors, Mr. Linney, if you would be so kind.
What in the world is she saying?
No offense, miss, but miracles like that are beyond my scope as a magician.
Come on now, don't be silly. Magic is all about misdirection, isn't it? It often conceals the truth while presenting a fascinating illusion. But once everyone believes the illusion, can't magic reveal the truth to them once again? And wouldn't such a trick be the most marvelous finale to today's performance? Come on, Lenny and Lynette. Give it another go. Don't worry. Spina di Rasula has made the necessary arrangements on your behalf. But, as the magic makers and stars of the show, I think I should leave the final performance to you.
I understand.
Oh. Alright. This should have worked this time.
And voila.
Oh. Oh!
Sorry for the interruption.
Wait, isn't that Halsey? So the whole thing about people dissolving wasn't true after all?
To be clear, I'm only here because this person told me that if I testified, the merit of doing so would lessen my sentence. I was hiding outside this room listening to the proceedings because I was afraid that I would be the one put on trial. I was just feeling happy that no one had noticed me. And then before I knew it, she caught me.
That'll teach you to underestimate us three.
Where should I begin? I'm sorry. I'm the one who killed Cowl. I admit it.
What? Why?
Firstly, my name isn't Halsey. It's Lillian, and I'm originally from Mondstadt. I heard that Linny's show was gonna be a real thriller, but I missed the chance to buy a ticket, so I stole one. That's how I make a living. I steal stuff here and there. And I'd never been caught before. But I was noticed at the harbor a few days ago, and I barely got away. Linny was the one who caught me in the act.
Hey!
What?
No wonder you look familiar.
So, you're the thief! Wait! That's the thief we just saw from the beginning!
Liddy even mentioned that you were pretty skilled.
Well, and I thought that would have been the end of it, but then the number selector chose me. He even mentioned the Fortress of Meripede. That's a prison, isn't it? So you can imagine how shocked I was. I thought he was onto me for sure. So I played along with the show while looking for an opening to flee. But then I got water poured on me for no reason, and then someone jumped into the tunnel to nab me. I wasn't going to take that lying down, so I knocked him out and stuffed him into the box. There was nowhere to run from there, though, so I had to change my clothes and hide in a box containing performance costumes. I slipped out after the first guard arrived at the scene and continued hiding inside the opera house.
What?
Can a person even hide in there?
Well, if Dave Presley had concealment, probably.
But I swear I didn't know that the water tank would fall down. Really, I swear it. Had I known that, I wouldn't have put him in the magic box. I may be a thief, but I'm no killer.
Well, that makes everything pretty clear now, doesn't it?
Yeah, now's the time to fill the Hydro Archon previous reasoning.
This time, we need to tell the entire story from Lily-Ann's perspective.
Mm-hmm. Yes! Let's do this! Okay.
See?
Okay.
The strange sound wasn't from a fight. It was Lily-Ann's attempt to break out when she was frightened.
Yep. Flowers that missed the box.
The flower vase was not broken to cover anything up, but it was smashed during the struggle between Lily-Ann and Cowl.
Okay. The clothes were missing.
Lillian was afraid that she would be recognized
Okay, the
if
clothes
she
are
left,
missing.
so she changed clothes and hid, biding her time. Just what one might expect of an experienced thief.
All right.
And it's Ace Detective Paimon time!
Ace Detective Paimon time. Oh, that's good. Oh, dude, that's a good one. Yeah.
Having been selected out of the blue,
Let's play it, Paimon.
panicked. Her panic only intensified after she entered the tunnel and had water poured on her head. So she kicked the door open, producing the thud we all heard.
Mm-hmm.
Hearing the commotion, Cowl leapt into the tunnel, only to discover that Lillian had not dissolved. He did not know that Lillian was not from Fontaine, but was a thief who made her way in by stealing a ticket.
Yep.
Mistakenly believing that the water from the primordial sea needed time to take effect, he tried to force Lillian back into the box. The two broke the flower vase during the struggle, but Lillian came out on top, knocking Cowl out and putting him in the box. With no way of escaping, she changed her clothes and hid in the costume trunk until the performance ended.
That's a problem solved. Yeah. Successful refutation. Yes. Now we can leave. Let's do this. Ha! Let's see what the hydraulic had to say.
She knew that she would have to go through guard inspection if she tried to leave afterward. So, she has been trapped in the Opera House these last 2 days.
Yay!
She had already become desperately hungry by the time we were chatting over macarons. So, she swiped 2 of them right under our noses. Talk about a sneaky thief.
At this point, all the events that happened in the tunnel have now come to light.
Ah, so that's the whole story.
Yeah!
Bravo! Bravo!
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Now then, Lady Farina, do you wish to speak against the defense's statements?
You ain't got nothing to say, huh?
Please answer the question, Lady Farina. Also, if I may add, the trial has not yet ended. As such, I request that the prosecution not leave the room before the proceedings have concluded.
What? Are you reading my mind now? No. I have no further arguments. I admit defeat. But really, could you at least have left me with some dignity?
Wow. Look at that. She's like a deflated balloon now.
Yeah, she's like she ticked off right now. Yes, I want to see her ticked off.
If there are no objections, then as the Chief Justice of Fontaine, I shall once again repeat the full sequence of events. The actual perpetrator of the serial disappearances, Cowl, selected his next victim from the audience reservation list. With some modifications to the selector, he could ensure that the pre-selected young woman would be chosen. To cover up any evidence while committing the deed, Cowl thought of allowing the water tank to fall, which would conceal the water left behind after the young woman was dissolved. He also tampered with the rope suspending the water tank, using the fireworks at the end of the performance to cause the tank to drop and hide the watermarks. He poured the water from the primordial sea into a balloon during the preparation of the magic box, and stuck it to the box's lid. Finally, he passed the prepared hook on a rope through the gap in the magic box's door when bringing the young woman to said box. When the magic trick officially began, the box containing the woman was lowered into the tunnel, tightening the hook rope and bursting the balloon containing the water. If all had gone to plan, the young woman would be dissolved at this time. However, Lillian was not from Fontaine, and thus fled the box with a loud noise. Realizing that there was trouble, Cowl entered the tunnel and met Lillian. Thinking that the waters had not yet taken effect, he decided to proceed. However, his opponent was more capable than he thought, and he was overcome, knocked unconscious, and placed into the magic box, and thus became his own final victim. Lillian, according to her own statements, then changed clothes and hid until the performance ended, before hiding in other parts of the opera house.
Right.
As for Linny, he was in the underground structures within the opera house, and was thus ignorant of these happenings. From this reconstruction of events, we can conclude that Linny, the accused, is in fact innocent.
Yay! We did it! Investigation solved!
While there is much in Linny and Lillian's conduct that should still be investigated separately, this case, at least, can be handed over to the Oratories to make the final decision.
He's not guilty! Wow, that is some amazing looks. Nice.
As such, Linny and Lynette are officially declared not guilty.
Not guilty! Yes! You did great, Paimon. Really, we all did great.
Great work, partners.
Yay!
Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Let's not celebrate just yet.
Next, I think we deserve an explanation, Guard Vaughn. How did you find the water from the primordial sea in Linny's baggage?
Right! Your discovery caused me to make a serious mistake, you know. Or was that not a discovery, but false evidence that you dared to bring before this court?
I suspect that the accomplice mentioned in Cowell's notes was not Linny, but you, yes? I'm sure you know what you must do to lessen your sentence.
Oh.
Speak quickly! Unless you want to earn yourself a one-way ticket to Coupon Town.
I was just following orders. We were supposed to place blame for the serial disappearances onto Linny, and thus cause suspicion to fall on the Fatui. The higher-ups said this was the best opportunity to do so.
Wow!
And now that your plan has fallen through, and the secrets of the water have been revealed, you have become a liability to said higher-ups, yes? Therefore, you would be wise to tell everything you know, and seek the protection of the guards.
Yes, I'll tell you everything I know. Our boss discovered that the water can cause people to dissolve. It can also be made into a potion, which when extremely diluted, can cause people to experience unforgettable exhilaration.
What?
We've been in this business for a while now, and have made decent mora off it. The disappearances were also the boss's idea. I mean, this is the boss we're talking about.
What? What in the world? What? He turned into water. What in the world?
And now he can no longer talk.
Such ruthlessness. I shouldn't have expected any less of them.
An outrageous act. All present, please submit to inspection immediately.
However, nothing is found on the scene apart from the liquid behind the Vujian dissolve. Dude, that's kind of brutal.
We're just going back now?
The problem seized has been solved.
That's true, but...
Traveler, Paimon, please wait.
Linny...
I know you may not want to speak to me right now. Maybe you don't even want to look at me. But still, let me thank you again for defending me to the end. Even after you learned that I'm a member of the Fatui.
I just didn't want to see anyone be falsely accused.
I guess. But regardless, I'd like the opportunity to set things straight. I didn't approach you with any ulterior motives or ill intent. I've spoken to you as myself, just plain Linny this entire time. As for why I'm a Fatus, it's because the goals of the House of the Hearth align with those of an orphan like me. That's all. That was how Father, who you might know as the Knave, approached recruiting us back then too.
The Knave? The one who controls the House of the Hearth? She's your father?
Wait, what? Wait, the father?
That's right. And since we're here, I was wondering, would you mind hearing a story? It's about my past. Back when our parents first died, Lynette and I were left wandering the streets. To survive, I took to surreptitiously observing an older street performer who did magic. It It took me several days to figure out how he pulled off his amazing tricks. I took my sister through several streets until we found a crowded corner, and we began to perform magic tricks there. To my surprise, we proved to be pretty popular, and we could at least stop worrying about where our next meal would come from for a time. But I didn't want my sister to remain a street rat together with me forever.
Man, that's kind of harsh.
Before long, an aristocrat came to me and claimed that he wished to take us in after watching my performances.
So you went from orphans to nobility just like that?
That was how we felt at first, too. As if fate was on our side and we could say goodbye to those painful days. But I gradually discovered that while we were called foster children, he was really after my talent for magic tricks. He would constantly take me to all sorts of banquets to garner attention, which he would then use to expand his social circles.
That doesn't seem too bad either. Better than roaming the streets at any rate.
It took a while for me to realize just how dark his heart really was. After one particular performance at a banquet, I discovered that Lynette was not on the same return vehicle as me. I waited a long time after we returned home, but she did not come back. I went to that noble's bedroom and asked him about her whereabouts. The answer he gave me was, she caught the eye of the most eminent person at the banquet, so I sent her over as a gift. I mean, you'll be able to perform your magic regardless of who your assistant is, yes?
Oh no. So he was gonna... But wouldn't Fontaine's laws deal with such people?
As far as outsiders are concerned, this is a relationship akin to adoption or foster care, and they have their ways of escaping the eye of the law.
Villains. So what happens after that?
I managed to ferret out the location of the mansion of that so-called eminent person and hurried through the night. But by the time I leaped over the walls, avoided the guards, and made my way in, all I saw was the moonlit ground covered in blood, and the knave standing there in the darkness.
So, she'd already taken care of that guy.
That's right. She had rescued my sister before she could come to any harm, and had even discovered several girls hidden in a basement, all of them orphans. Father, I mean, the knave, might have seen something in me, and so she made me an offer. The House of the Hearth welcomes you, for your interests align with ours. Here, none will ever betray you. Indeed, betrayal shall never be permitted here. I was hesitant to trust her. I mean, I had just been betrayed by nobles, but she was also quick to destroy the noble who had taken us in at first, giving us back our freedom.
Oh, so that's how the two of you joined the House of the Hearth.
So the knave is after the Gnosis, isn't she?
She has her own plans. She has gained permission from the Tsaritsa to first use the Gnosis's power when she obtains it. She plans to use it to find a way to break the prophecy and save Fontaine.
So, she believes in that prophecy too?
That's right. The whole House of the Hearth is currently working to combat that crisis. Today's case has also proven that people from Fontaine can indeed dissolve into some sort of water, thus further supporting the prophecy. All of us house members here, Lady Arlecchino herself included, are from Fontaine. We won't give up on defending our homeland. To us orphans, the only connection we have left to this world, apart from our family, is our homeland.
So, from small deeds like distributing magic pockets to huge schemes like stealing a Gnosis, everything is aimed at dealing with that prophecy.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. I understand. The only thing I can do is relate all this to you. I just hope you can understand that even as a member of the House, I have never stopped making my own decisions, and that I believe what I'm doing is right. If you should need anything at all in the future, feel free to find me. I will do my best to help you, as plain Linny.
I understand.
Bye, Linny!
Dude, this is really like a sad story right about now, dude. After what they've been through, I should have understand everything by now, guys.
Hey there. What was with the disappearing act you pulled right as the trial ended?
Were you looking for us, Navia?
Well, this whole thing isn't exactly over, is it? I do feel that we're getting closer to solving the serial disappearances case, though. Don't you think so, too?
Well,
Huh? What's wrong, my dear partner?
I was really only only trying to defend Lily.
Besides, are you sure we're the ones who can crack a case that's been cold for decades now? And given that there's new evidence from the trial, there should be a trail of breadcrumbs for the Hydro Archon's people to follow now, right?
Breadcrumbs for the higher Archon. I mean, dude, she eating bread from breadcrumbs?
Ah, I see. Well, I won't lie. I'm a little shocked to hear that from you. But I suppose you are just travelers who have only arrived in Fontaine after all. Sorry. I might have been too presumptuous.
Don't say that, Navia.
Ah, and we were having so much fun investigating with you, too.
It's kind of fun to investigate it like Scooby-Doo.
It was like having new waters flowing into a stagnant mire, causing new hope to spring forth, and the reflection in the murk to become clearer. Sorry about that. I'm a bit prone to nostalgia. Don't mind me. Wait, shall we have a farewell meal? You know, to commemorate our time as partners?
Huh?
A delicious
Do
meal.
we really need to get that formal? Well, guess you really did treat us as partners, huh?
Well, I'd just like to have a proper ending to every important memory. That way there are no regrets later.
So if we're gonna end this, we would never have no regrets at all, ever.
Anyway, it would just be a meal, so it shouldn't take up too much of your time.
Let's go have that meal then.
You don't have to twist Paimon's arm. If Boss Navia's treating, count Paimon in.
Oh, wonderful. In that case, why don't we return to the court of Fontaine and head to the Hotel de Boer? I believe we'll make it just in time for dinner.
All right then, let's have our farewell meal.
All right. Fugu Bagon de Nuhar. Oh, hello. Offering 14 Lucine. Offer the Hydro set those. Oh, okay. Okay, this is new. Go to the workshop. Man, we got a lot of new quests. Well, okay, guys. I think that's it for now. Okay, and now Paimon don't have her glasses anymore. That's good enough. It's kind of cool to see she had the glasses on for detective, though. I hope she might wear it again once we detect the stuff again. Alright, guys. That's it for now for this Act 1. So I think that's all I'm going to do for now, guys. So, yeah, either way, but I still, really enjoyed this thing. So, yeah, we're going to come back. We're going to come back next time on streaming again to do more looking out on Fontaine and do Lindy's story quests and more quests we got to do. I guess I'll see you guys next time at this point. Alright. See you guys later.